Hey, homebody. Setting up my stuff, man. I had to reset everything. I see you. But as soon as we went off the air yesterday, boy, Claressa Shields lost again. Hey, Queen. Hey, Shaquanda. Hey, Nap. Salute to everybody, man. Hit the like button coming in so you don't have to hit it leaving. And we can enjoy the show. I think I'm a little bit late. But we in the building, though, man. Claressa Shields' worst nightmare has officially came true. It officially came true. But yesterday, not only is Claressa Shields looking bad, but her cousin is looking bad. Like, yo, this here came across my desk because I don't go looking for it because, hey, I don't even watch these people like this here for real, but it came across my desk because people was talking about that Claressa Shields, her great grandma's house, the taxes, some stuff like that. Whatever they said that Shalita was over there saying my name. So I went over there. The only thing I seen was Shalita begging for money for a dirt bike. Man, listen, man. Let's don't turn this here Claressa Shields community into a begging community, bro. If you can't afford to get your children toys or stuff for their birthday, then you need to get off of social media and you need to get to work. You need to get to work. Starting a GoFundMe for a dirt bike is diabolical. Yeah, Jennifer. And was guilt tripping people who didn't donate. But you got all the money. Okay. And I'm the bad guy. Shit, I don't care. And I don't care what the people in your comment section had to say about me neither. I don't care. If none of them gonna hit that link that I got pinned, then I don't care. That is bottom of the barrel. That is bottom of the barrel. So we're gonna talk about it, but they be trying to paint me out to be the bad guy. They be wanting me to go off. Like, quit trying to chase clout off of me. Yeah, homebody, she lost that. Hey, Lisa is awesome. You didn't get your notification? Well, hey, like, why you here now? Unsubscribe and subscribe back and put your notifications on all. And if you in the Discord, you should get notifications. And if you follow me on Kick, you'll probably get your notification. Yep, homebody, you caught it. Let's go. That's crazy because I don't be over here bothering nobody. I'm gonna show you in real time. Hey, midlife priceless. Midlife priceless. You didn't get a notification either. You got to go do what I told homebody to do. Do what I told Lisa is awesome to do. Claressa lost. Who won? Bud Crawford won. And then they announced that Alicia Baumgardner is going to be in the reality show series on Peacock. Appreciate that midlife priceless. I don't know why they doing that, but yeah, check your notifications and make sure they say all. That's for everybody in here. Check your notifications, make sure they say all. And I guess just be on the lookout. Get in the Discord too. Um Nightbot or somebody, they'll be letting you know what the Discord is. Hey, Bernice. But hey, I ain't running. I'm not running from no smoke. That's why I got the link pinned and I got a phone number that anybody can call into. I started to go live last night, homebody and blowing flowers. But I got caught up listening to Boxing Ego. But yeah, man, people be sitting there, man, bro. And they be watching the chat too. They be watching the chat. Hey, I'm going to keep y'all abreast of all this here stuff because that's what I do. And it ain't bothering me. I ain't sitting here begging these here people to be over here, be in the chat. Lisa is awesome. Claressa Shields' cousin made a live about me talking about I owe her an apology because her granny's house is up for foreclosure. How the fuck I owe you an apology? I don't give a fuck about your granny's house. Hey, Donna. Hey, Bernice. Obviously, you don't care about your grandmama's house if you ain't got $2,000. Right, man. Like late night, man. Shit, man. I be in the bed, bro. Right, we ain't even been live 10 minutes yet. Y'all good, y'all good. I need to share this here though. Now that y'all saying that y'all not getting it, I need to share it. Hold on, let me share it. Shout out to Cherie. $22,700, bro. $2,700. And you want me to be upset? So let me get this here straight. I'm supposed to apologize But hold on. Everybody telling me to share it. Hold on, let me share it. Let me share it, and then we're gonna go live. Let me share it. All right, share it. I'm gonna share it on Facebook. And we're gonna share it on Instagram. Share it on Instagram. Hold on. Yep. All right. Hold on. Let me send it. I didn't see Naughty go live today. So I sent it out. I think it's up. Yeah, it's up. All right. So it's been shared. Hey, yo, homebody. I'm gonna make this here simple, man. I'm gonna make this here simple as possible. Hey, blowing flower. Let me break this here down, and then we gonna get into the Claressa and Alicia Bumgarner thing. So let me break this down. Real simple, bro. Oh yeah, you right. Her money is low. What's good? What's good? So let me break this here down, man. Let me break this down real simple, man. Shalita is a beggar. Shalita is a grifter. Now, Shalita says that I need to apologize to her because her granny's house is in foreclosure. Now, how crazy is that? You was just all on the internet crying, saying that you need mental health help because your granny is still in the funeral home and can't be put in the ground because y'all don't have enough money to put her in the ground, right? But now you want me to apologize about your grandmother's house going into foreclosure? And all you are doing about it is putting up GoFundMe's and guilt shaming innocent people to donate you money? You are an idiot. And I'm telling you this here, man. I'm telling you this. And anybody, you know what I'm saying, who thinks otherwise, don't let these here people take advantage of you. Don't let these here people take advantage of you, man. Because that's what they're trying to do. And they trying to paint me out as the bad guy. And guess who is over there backing up this here type of behavior? That other person who was over here begging for her rent to get paid. I told you it's a whole clique. It's a whole clique of them. And they'll get in because she's Claressa Shields' cousin. She's talking noise. But if you notice, she only talks noise to get in. And then she starts backing Claressa Shields. But then when she sees that Claressa Shields isn't going to give her no money or Claressa Shields isn't falling for that BS, she goes back to talking about her again. That's why I don't even really want to talk about her. It's just when people in the chat be like, yo, Claressa Shields' cousin said this, you need to look into it. I do that as a courtesy for everybody else, but man, hey, I don't need that broad. At the end of the day, I know she ain't about shit. She's just like Claressa Shields, except that she'll try to stunt and say that, yo, she ride around in the truck all day and she got it and this and that. Well, if you got it, spend it. You can't even afford to get your son a bike on his birthday, and then you gonna guilt shame the chat and say, how y'all gonna tell me to make a GoFundMe to get my son a dirt bike and then y'all didn't donate to it? What? I don't know what this here app has gotten into. Yeah, homebody. But yo, I'm up here talking about the injustices that Claressa Shields is doing to people. Not only to myself, but people that's in this here chat and people that don't even know about me yet. I ain't on here asking y'all to damn buy my kids no car, pay my rent, all of this and that. Know what I mean? Like, yo, is this here a job? Yes, this here is a job, but I have fun kicking it and talking with y'all people. I ain't about to sit there and be like, hey, yo, if y'all don't buy my son a dirt bike, then y'all ain't shit. No, you ain't shit because you the one who can't goddamn afford it. That's for real. Stop snitching. If you don't want to hear about it, then take your ass somewhere else. Just like Lisa said. Right, homebody. These people here crazy, and and guess what? Guess who else they blame? They don't just blame homebody. They blame boxing granny. Like, listen, me and boxing granny, we got our own beliefs on things. Like, I don't go telling boxing granny, yo, I don't talk to boxing granny about people on YouTube or behind people's back. And boxing granny don't talk to me off of YouTube and talk about people behind people's back. But if boxing granny happens to see something that don't seem right, and I happen to see something that don't seem right, then hey, we gonna talk about it. Like even Naughty said yesterday, like, I don't give a damn if she see it or not. Like, the shit don't sound right, bro. That's what I think, homebody. That's definitely what I think. But what I'm saying is, man, keep me out of it because I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm gonna speak the truth. Now, what does she say? She said that I owe her apology, but this here is September. I don't even forgot. I don't even forgot when we done had the damn conversation. Like, dates done changed and all of that, bro, and all of that. But if you want me to apologize because your grandma's house is in foreclosure, then hey, I apologize. I apologize, but that still don't change the fact that you was a broke beggar begging for a dirt bike for your son. But you claiming that you and your son are having mental issues, which isn't funny, by the way, because of your granny's passing. But fuck all of that shit that you talking about, that you traumatized and all of that. You don't give a damn about that no more because you want money for GoFundMe's, bro. So if you want an apology, there you go. But you still is a broke beggar, bro. For $2,700, bro. That's pitiful, bro. That's pitiful on both sides. But guess what? Guess what? Let's say Claressa Shields did pay it, and you know what else is weird? Nia the Goat, she done changed her name now. Like, she's just a whole nother person. Like, she's this here um first lady of a church or some shit. Man, hey, these people here are bat plumb crazy, bro. Naughty Love. First, it was a GoFundMe because they needed money to get the house out of foreclosure. And they talking about just because it was Claressa Shields' house, the bidding on it's gonna be high. Bro, the bidding on the shit ain't gonna be high, bro. The shit is $2,700 from what I've been told. And I don't give a damn. I'm pretty sure, like me and probably 90% of this chat that's watching now got the money to buy it if they wanted it. But for what? For what? Ain't nobody gonna appreciate the shit. Shalita definitely ain't gonna appreciate the shit. She'll say thank you one day, then the next day she'll be like, oh, ain't nobody told you to buy it. I want this here to be in my family. Obviously, your family don't want the property in y'all family because y'all didn't pay the taxes. So what? You beg for money and for people to pay the taxes. And then what? Next year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, when y'all don't pay it again, the shit gonna go up again? Like, miss me with that shit, man. Miss me with that shit, man. If you want to get damn famous, then get famous your own way, Shalita. But keep my name out of it, because I'm just going to embarrass you, man. Because you need to be worried about more shit than getting your motherfucking son a dirt bike on here. Like, have you looked at yourself? Have you looked at yourself while you over there talking all that noise? Right, your house going for auction, now what? I ain't giving you no money. I believe that's what it really is, Miss Crystal. Yeah, I ain't giving you no money, and I don't give a fuck what your people over there saying. Like, see, you don't understand. I don't care what people who don't like me anyway got to say about me. I only focus on the people that fuck with me. I ain't over here fucking with nobody. You over there calling my name, and I'm answering. Fuck your grandma's house, and fuck that foreclosure. Now, you need to be trying to go somewhere and find Dr. Miami or somebody. You the one talking about, oh my God, Claressa Shields got me kicked out of the funeral. But then you come on here talking about you showed up to the funeral with a GUN? Talking about you showed up with that so you could protect Claressa Shields? Do you know how foolish you sound? Somebody really, really need to lock your ass up. If you ask me, you was a stalker. You was a stalker, but every time you bring up my name, I'm just letting you know I got that smoke and I got that work for you. Big bird looking ass. Now, on the Claressa Shields. And I kind of addressed this yesterday on Instagram, but I don't know if anybody had caught it. A lot of people caught it, but I don't know if the right people caught it. But yeah, I was a little late because I went to the barbershop to get my beard trimmed up. Yeah, I don't care nothing about that. Now going on and crash out. Going on and crash out. Clown. Man, Miz, man, like, yo. It's just wild, man. It's just a whole debacle, man. But anyway, Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is feeling it, y'all, because Claressa Shields is no longer the face of boxing. She is no longer in the race or the talk, the debate of being the face of boxing. Appreciate that, honey. I was contemplating going back to the goatee, but everybody said, yo, man, trim it up, rock with it. Appreciate you, Nadi. You caught it. So yeah, I'm just coming like if you caught it on Instagram, like I could just crash out the way I want to crash out. See, on YouTube, that's the plan from these here people. So that's why they get people like Lulu Mommy and Shalita to do all that cussing and stuff, and then they try to get you to fall into it and then get demonetized and get your money messed up. Yeah, Naughty man. All of them are mentally unstable. It's just that Claressa Shields probably handles it better because she knows what's at stake. But the rest of everybody else, they ain't got no motion. They ain't got no motion. Now, the the call lines is open. Let me see. The call line is open. 213-581-5111. That's 213-581-5111. The call lines is open. And I've been chilling, man. Yesterday was what? My first live stream in a minute. And also, if you don't want to hit the live stream because of the difficulties we be having, I got the link pinned. So I got the link pinned. But yeah, Alicia Bumgardner is gonna be on. It's like one of those military shows, like when they drop you off in the middle of nowhere and you got to make it back. Yeah, that's what Alicia is gonna be on. But at least that's a mainstream show. Like that's a mainstream. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Zeus. Hold on, let's see if it works, yo. Caller. Caller. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. But it's not coming through. I can hear you, but it's not coming through the. So I think I'm gonna have to get another another two-way outlet. That's the only thing that I see that's messing up on here. Oh no, it's not you, it's me. Hold on a minute. Hey, can you hit that link that I got pinned in the chat? Okay. All right. All right. So disregard the phone number and hit the link. I guess I got to get me a new relay cord. I might have one though. Hold on. Nah, this here ain't one. That's not one, chat.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found this here
At
from
DJoiner
DJoiner.
139 gifted Goat Trophy X 1000 jewels. Goat Trophy.
I found that from DJoiner. Appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. So don't call in. Hit that link that I got pinned. Hit that link that I got pinned, and it'll bring you directly to the chat. It will bring you directly to the chat, and it will get you straight on stream. Hey, Naughty.
Hey, Mr. Skinny, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? This here sounds so much better.
Yes, it does. It does. This is a whole hot, stinking hood booger mess. All of it. All of it. And why should we have to fund it?
I ain't funding it. Fuck that.
I ain't funding it either. Look, at the end of the day, I think it's a lot of like mental instability going on. And I get that Shalita is grieving or whatever. But at what point
is she grieving though?
I know. Who's gonna be the bigger person? Look, I do know she was an active visitor with her grandma that just died. You know what I mean? So we don't know the nature of their relationship. At the end of the day, this stuff with her and Claressa, both of them are responsible for it. They both was throwing daggers at each other. You know what I'm saying? And at what point do so, especially Shalita being the older one, just stop. Just stop talking and feeding into it. You know what I'm saying? Because people like Russell Cold Saw Crash Out, they eliminate themselves. It's only but so much dirt she gonna be able to put out here into the universe before it come back on. And it's just like I'm just trying to figure out what is the end game for Shalita. At the end of the day, y'all don't like each other. She's not going to give you credit. You never going to get an apology or whatever. Move on. You done created a platform for yourself, and that platform can be whatever you make it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I just think both of them are disgusting in their behavior at times. You know, even from the beginning, the way she came out here exposing all of Claressa's traumas and stuff like that, you could have exposed her without revealing all of that. You know what I mean? And I don't believe in, you know, exposing other people's trauma for my gain. Like that right there just automatically made me look at her sideways. Right. How you doing, homebody?
Homebody, what up?
Hey, y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to pop in. I'm so glad you guys did this live because this is actually my day off. I've been working so hard. You know, after you get back from vacation, they're like, we're going to put you on all the hours.
Right.
Girl.
Right.
No, but let me let Nadi finish. I'm over here just eating my salad because I got some things I want to say too, but I want to hear what Nadi says because that's my girl. Hey, Nadi.
Hey,
right, definitely, man, definitely, because I want to hear from y'all, man, especially on the Alicia Baumgartner situation and Claressa
I'm
Shields.
so happy
She didn't win no trophies. Nobody's recognizing her. She can't find no fights.
Y'all heard y'all heard Alicia, she's gonna be on that show.
Yeah, it's some type of military show.
The military show, yeah.
On
I'm
Fox.
so happy for her. Yeah.
On Fox. Okay, not Zeus. Fox.
On TV, not in
She gonna be on there with Matt Barnes' ass.
And she don't gotta fight some 20-year-old girls who just got out of school. She's not on Zeus. Shout out to Alicia Baumgart.
Alicia
And then
doing the damn
Clarissa
thing.
Shields slapped her and tried to make her lose her opportunities, and now she's shining more than her.
Everybody's shining more than her, Mr.
Yeah,
Skinny.
everybody
Remy
is.
shining. Yeah, Remy shining more than her. Who else she got into it with?
50.
Even Layla Ali. Look at her. She got a children's book coming out.
50.
Right. Everybody notice. Everybody she falls out with does better.
Mm-hmm.
Does better than her or whatever. At the end of the day, when you do dirt,
I seen
and
Nia the Goat and changed her name to like a white person.
she probably doing better than her at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I think that whole situation with Nia the Goat and Shalita, that was a whole scheme to get Nia the Goat out the house, out the grandmama house.
Right.
Okay. And let's not forget, Shalita pulled up to Nia the Goat. See, this is my problem with Shalita. Her hands are not clean. I'm sorry. And as much as she want to talk about how much dirt Claressa do behind the scenes, you matching the same energy. And it's just like, I can't support this hood booger activity.
And she don't acknowledge her mama.
I think the whole family is a dysfunctional mess. You know what I'm saying? And she was on live the other day exposing all the Pedialyte activity that goes on in the family. And it's just like everything is
and
not
now
for
she
everybody.
mad at me.
Yeah, what she and I listened to that live where she's like, oh, she called. Okay, the house is going up for auction. People don't. What was the GoFundMe for? What are the funds going? The people that donated so far, what's the money going towards? Are you really trying to save the house? I don't think you are trying to save the house. You said yourself you got 2 homes yourself. What you gonna do with the extra house?
Wait a minute. So let me just get this right. So the grandma has already passed.
Yes.
Rest in heaven, rest in power.
Rest in
And
power.
so now her house is on the auction block after she's passed.
Homebody. That's not even the worst of it. She done
And
passed. She
the
done had a
grave's already
funeral,
in.
and she's still not in the ground.
She's still not in the ground.
Yeah,
but
I
everybody talking about
remember.
they got all this money.
They
Yeah,
still
and you know
owe money to get her buried.
You know what, Mr. Skinny? I like that you touched on Shalita, the cousin. Because I felt like when I first saw her starting to do live, she seemed a little shady to me after the first 2 or 3 lives. Because I really didn't get what her angle was.
She want to be a celebrity.
She wants to be a celebrity. It seems almost as though the lives that I saw when she first popped on the YouTube scene, it seemed almost as though she is so excited to talk trash about her family. And we all have family trauma and, beef and history. Family, you know what I'm saying? You're not always going to like your cousins. You're not always going to like your brother or your sister. But for me, even though I have beef with some of my family members, I'm not going to make a channel based on what they're doing wrong or if everybody is ganging up on them. Let me put it like this. Like, if I have a problem with my sister or my brother or my cousin, you can't talk shit about them. You can't,
Right.
I'm not going to join you in talking shit about them. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, they ain't shit and agree with you. I'll beat you up even if I don't like that family member. You know what I'm saying? So it was always weird for me that Shalita was always so excited and ready to jump on a stream and talk about Claressa. Like, that's your cousin and y'all been through stuff, but why are you now trying to make a YouTube channel and every time you go live, you're like, get in here. Like, let's basically saying, let's talk about my cousin. Girl, what? I don't hate any of my family members enough to join anybody else outside of the family and attacking them.
I don't hate any of my family members, period. I might dislike some.
Right. I'm right there with you because, like I'm going through things with my family right now as we speak. My mom is elderly. She got Alzheimer's and things like that. But it's not enough for me to get up here and drag we were raised different. You don't do that. You don't publicly humiliate your family members. I could dislike them from a distance, but but I'm not going to give it power by talking about it and creating a hate train. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
Yeah, it's rage baiting. Like Shalita does a lot of rage baiting. She wants us to be mad at Claressa Shields because she got her kicked out the funeral, but you want to miss the fact that you brought a GUN to the funeral, dummy.
And that's my thing. I feel like both Claressa and her were both wrong.
Right.
Claressa, what do you need security for? And Shalita, why are you bringing a GUN and you have your children present, by the way, with you?
But then you say you and your son is traumatized to the point where y'all got to get mental help and send the bill to Claressa Shields, but you on here begging for a bike for him. You put a GoFundMe up for a damn BMX bike.
Yeah, I ain't.
Well, she traumatized her son on the damn live.
Wow.
Okay, homebody, I ain't want to say it.
I didn't even know that. So she brought a minor into this?
No, so she was saying Shalita was discussing the grandmother's funeral on her live, and she was saying to the audience, my son was so scared seeing like Claressa's mom, and he was having shakes, and then she called her son into the room. She was like, son, come here. Son, come here.
Wow.
And the son was like, why are you calling me? And she was like, how did you feel seeing grandma? How did you feel? Like, she's like asking the son questions. He was never on camera, so she never put his face on camera.
But she still involved the child.
She involved him, and she was asking him, and I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. The son, Mr. Skinny, you could hear in the son's voice, his voice was shaking. He sounded like a very young boy. I don't know how old he is. I think he's younger than 10 years old.
Wow.
And his voice was shaking, and he started crying when he was talking about his grandma, Claressa's mom. And then Shalita was like, okay, all right, son, I'm not going to make you do it then. All right, you can go. And then she was like, you see what she did to my son? I'm like, okay, see, that's what fucking makes me fucking mad.
Gaslight.
Because you just brought a child into an adult situation, and this little boy, if that's how he felt being called into the room when his mom was doing a live, I can't imagine how he felt and what his emotions were at the funeral when he saw his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Because he seemed emotional on the live. And so if you know that as a mother, that this topic or this person brings up this emotion for your child, why would you bring your child on audio to talk about it in front of the world? Are you crazy?
And I just see a common theme of exploiting children with this family, and her trying to basically coach his feelings into. She feeds him a lot of information, and I don't know if he's agreeing with her just to keep the peace, but children don't belong in adult business. I'm a firm believer in that.
So she brought a pow-pow. She brought a pow-pow with her child to a funeral?
Yes, to a family funeral.
That's crazy, bro.
That's diabolical to me. And say what you want, but you put it out there for the world to see. So we're going to talk about it, and we're going to give our opinions. That's just as bad as Claressa trying to teach her niece how to curse.
Let me ask you this here, homebody, because you saw it in real time. Was anybody in that damn chat telling her, yo, keep the kids out of it?
Yeah, there were people in there like, he doesn't need to like.
Those some good people right there.
We don't need to talk to him. Someone else in the comment was like, can you just summarize what he said? Because it felt so uncomfortable. She was leaving him there. It sounded like the little boy was like playing, and she called him in from playing. And then the conversation made him upset. And what's really fucking fucked up is that when she asked him the questions, and then the son was emotional and sort of started crying, it sounded like, she told him to get out of the room, and then she continued the live. She didn't go check on her son.
Wow.
She never stopped the live, got up, got out of the room and said, hold up, y'all, let me go check on my baby. She never did that.
See, I don't like
that. She just
that.
continued and then left him feeling how he felt after she sort of ambushed him, basically. It was fucked up. I really want to punch her in the face for that shit.
Yeah, it was really messed up, Mr. Skinny.
That is messed up. Like, how would y'all feel like if I brought my daughter is 8, and I brought my daughter on here and say, hey, tell everybody how you felt about what Claressa Shields said about you. She shouldn't be on here telling y'all that. She don't even know what Claressa Shields said about her because I didn't tell her.
Exactly. I mean, I would have felt like that was a little manipulative.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You're kind of pandering to the people.
You don't
and
use
using
children.
your child
You
in the
don't use
process.
children to try to get the upper hand to handle your business. That's what a lot of people be arguing about in child support court.
Right. People.
Oh, go ahead, Nadi. I'm sorry.
No, because people will use children as pawns in a dirty ass game when children don't belong in adult situation. And if you grieving, get off live. Get off live. Go check on your child. Make sure he's okay. He clearly said, I do not want to talk about that right there. That remember he said that, homebody? I don't want to talk about that. Or whatever.
Mhm.
But if you ask me, what Shalita did was more traumatizing, bringing a GU in, making a scene. Both of them are disrespectful to the grandmother's legacy.
Right.
And Claressa, maybe you should not have even went. You weren't even close with your grandma like that.
Even Lulu said she didn't even want to be there. She wanted to go somewhere and drink.
And she forced her to go because Claressa had a demonic plan to set Shalita up. That's just the bottom line.
Well,
and she was
yeah,
going to use her sister as a pawn to do it. And Lulu, Mammy said it. She was like, she wanted me to beat her up, but I wasn't going to disrespect my grandmother, and that's her grandmother, our great granny. Who are we to tell her she can't see her great grandmother or whatever? So that's a like. Brianna is a lot of things. She may be an alcoholic and things like that, but she the one that keep it the most out of all of them.
Yeah,
you know
a drunk gonna tell the truth most of the time.
Exactly. But I just think the whole situation was toxic. I think Shalita had ill intentions, and so did Claressa. And I don't think neither one is better than the other in this situation. Y'all should have had more respect.
I don't think Claressa Shields is right using them kids and her money to control her sister.
I don't think that's right either. See, like they one in the same. I'm sorry.
I think it was who was it? I think it was She Can Talk the podcast. I love her little jingle. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She said something interesting on one of her shows a couple days ago. She said that she was like, I don't want to have ill feelings or ill thoughts about Papoose. And she was like, I lied. She's like, maybe I do have ill thoughts and ill feelings about Papoose because he's dating a girl who has the maturity of a teenager.
Right.
And I was like, well, damn.
Even if she had the maturity of what she was supposed to have, he's still old enough to be her daddy.
Yeah, Mrs. Skinny. Oh, no. I mean, well, we don't know if she does call him daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But yet you want us to believe that Shalita wants us to believe. She said that I'm getting off of live. You've been live every day since. Which one is it? You so emotionally distraught. You say you was getting off online, and I've seen you coming live every day. What was the purpose of coming live?
And she said that her and her, not only her and her son is mentally distraught.
See?
They need therapy.
Then go get the therapy.
Nadi, why does that lady always go on a live wearing a bra?
Yeah, that's just like, where's her husband? Where's her husband?
Driving the truck.
Her boobs out. She's wearing an old bra that looks like she's probably owned it for a couple years. It ain't even a nice bra. Boobs just sagging. She's just in her bra, like with her.
Man, on my Instagram, I told everybody her nipples was hanging to her toenails.
And this is how
she's 6'5"
to the world. She says she's
6'5".
Yeah, I mean, we could tell you don't care. You don't even bother to get your hair, your afro a little fluff. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, look,
she was just bragging about getting a $2,000 wig installed.
Girl, put on a white tee. Put on a white beater. Put on some, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a white tee or a white beater you can put on real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you get the mail from the house or if someone's at the door, you got something you can throw on. When you do a live, how come you can't just throw on your old house t-shirt?
Because her ass hot. Hey, it's different when you stream it. You stream it somewhere ain't got no central air.
Hmm.
Oh shit, it's hot like that in Flint, huh?
I don't think she even in Flint. I don't even think she in Flint. It's just crazy though. But like, why drag the kids in it? Leave the kids out of it. Whatever the adult issues are, you handle it with that adult. And we all see the play. She trying to line Ressa up for a lawsuit for what she did at that funeral or whatever.
Yeah.
Take it offline. We see the play. Take it offline. Take it offline. That's all I say. Take it offline.
Yeah, take it
Handle your business.
offline.
In the grandmama house, if y'all really wanted to save it as a family, I mean, come on, it's $2,000. Did y'all let the house go for? Obvious, nobody wants the house, but you want to make this a talking point on your live and drag Mr. Skinny in it because, like, he was courageous enough to call out, like, what's the GoFundMe for?
That's all I
You
say.
know what's so I'm just gonna say the obvious. They're obviously not business people because you don't let a house go. Even if you don't want a house,
Right.
who gives a fuck? Buy the house, tear that bitch down. You're not really buying the house. When you
Right.
buy a house, you're not buying a house. You're buying the land that the house sits on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even if something were to happen, like to the house, maybe the house was in old condition. They all grew up in there and used to run around in there, and nobody wants to live there. Still buy it and pay it off, and then knock that shit down, or keep some parts of the house that are memorable to the family, and keep the land. You can keep that in the family and then pass it down for generations. But they're not business people, which we all see by Claressa selling t-shirts for fucking $50 or $60.
And then the quality of the t-shirts is despicable.
She done lost her rabbit ass nutty hood booger mind. Let me tell you something. And anybody who bought that merch is just like her. They just like her. But look how they pander to the people. And you in that house, that's the house that Not a Goat was in. Claressa had redid that house.
Right.
She had redid that house. Or whatever. So why'd you
So that's why I'm saying $2,700. That is real, like, questionable. Like, why after I could see if you didn't do nothing to the house, then like I'd be like, okay, well, if the city is trying to say that it's an eyesore and I got to do all this and that, then okay, you can have it back. But
Mrs. Skinny, that's the one thing I was on Not a Goat side about. Like, although I felt like she should have been.
You felt like she should have been paying that rent?
Although I felt like she should have been paying rent all along. But she did say that letters was coming to the house. And the one thing she did say was like, I don't have no problem paying the rent. This proved to me that you own the house. Like, how you trying to collect rent? And I'm seeing foreclosure letters and things like that. That right there is against the law. So on that little smidget right there, I was on Not a Goat side. Like, how you gonna expect me to pay rent and you don't even own the house anymore? Just prove that you own the house and I'll start paying the rent. I mean, that's as simple as producing paperwork and you move along and then you proceed. You can evict her or whatever at that point. But she did not own the house, and that's why Nas stopped paying rent. Like, it's all convoluted.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna pay rent to you and then you not paying, and then they can kick me out any day.
Exactly. And that's all she said. She was like, I don't have no problem with paying, but this proved to me that you own the house and I don't have no problem paying rent going forward. And Claressa couldn't produce the paperwork.
Well, no. Claressa had the money to pay rent, but she gave the rent money to Louis Vuitton.
No, not the taxes you talking about.
The taxes. Well,
she had Not a Goat. When she had came out here exposing her homebody, she said like she was seeing letters of foreclosure coming to the house. And so then when Claressa started pressing her for rent and stuff, Not a Goat said, I don't have no problem with paying you rent, but prove to me that you own the house still, because I'm seeing all these foreclosure letters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be paying no rent to nobody either If it's, because like Mrs. Skinny said, they could come and lock her out of the house
Right.
any day,
Right.
anytime,
Anytime.
or whatever. But it just goes to show how convoluted and how mixed up they business is in this family. They just do things for show. And they all about the image of making themselves look like they got money. But we all know better. We all know she broke. And that, if you notice, Claressa haven't been eating out. She ain't been shopping. She
Yeah.
haven't been traveling as much because that money is getting low, girl. Ain't no $8 million. And I doubt you even see the rest of the money at this point because you're going to have to keep fighting people within Shalita's to fulfill your contract. And
Yeah.
as a businessman, I can't believe Shalita is settling for this.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Shalita going broke too.
Yeah, he getting sued too. Facts. Facts. And win records, fraud records, lose records. That's a whole scam over there. How do you sign everything you work for over to a business that is, number one, only a year old? Number two, you got Shalita getting sued left, right, and backwards and forward. Okay. And win records over there, buying clicks, buying views. They all scammers and frauds. Paul Pousse is a scammer.
Papoose too. Yeah, he's a scammer right in there. He fits right in with his new in-laws, if you
And that,
will.
yes,
Okay.
and that's why Remy says she has no idea how many circles are being ran around her. Like, how do you hand everything? You a 2-time gold medalist. You tell us every time. How do you hand everything you work for over to a nurse?
Well,
Explain.
I wonder if that quick
Shout
sale
out to the LPNs.
I wonder if that quick sale and why Clarissa is needing money is maybe she got a bill or a letter from the IRS. Because what, it's July now. Taxes were
Oh.
due back in April. So, around this time in the summer, they'll send you a letter like, you know what I'm saying? You need to give us a call, or you need to
Yeah.
redo this, or you need to fix this. Because one thing about Clarissa that I've always said from day one about her, she's spending all this money like the IRS does not have access to the internet. You over here talking about what money you got, how much you're spending here and how much you're spending there. And then you're saying you have houses in all these different states. And then your grandmother's house situation comes up. If I'm an employee for the IRS, I'm going to say, let me just pull up her file, her social security number, and just see what these taxes really looking like. Because I can guarantee you, though, because she's such a dummy, and Papoose has tax problems of his own, which is partially the reason why him and Remy are stuck in their divorce. The taxes that he racked up and bills that he racked up and things like that, that's a big problem in their divorce. And so it's not like Clarissa can get tax advice from Papoose. How you get tax advice from a nigga who owes taxes?
Right.
And so I don't even think that. And Clarissa, all this money that she has, I bet you, number one, I bet you she hasn't even mailed the merchandise to those people who have ordered the items. Because she said all of those items were sold out. Who bought it? Who bought it? Who
Right.
bought
I
it?
don't see nobody on Instagram tagging talking about appreciate that GOAT merch.
And how come she didn't start a challenge like, like rock your quote merch or take a picture and I'll post it on my Instagram of
Right.
what you're wearing or whatever. Like really sell it. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't even think that the items were sold out. Number one, I actually not even were they not sold out. I don't even think they were on the market as sellable items in the first place. I think they were sort of like knickknacks. It's like kind of like what we used to call
That's
it
what
back
I
in
was
the
saying
day.
too. There's no way we can track it.
Yeah, they're just like little knickknacks and little gift items you might buy at an airport or travel shop or whatever, whatever. Just to buy one time and then you don't think about it again. So she said, "Oh, I'm only selling it online because I didn't want to put it on my website because the website is getting revamped." So you embarrassed yourself by doing an eBay auction on the internet instead of hiring someone to build a website for $5,000 or $7,000. It
She
doesn't make
has a
sense.
website and it's trash. She has a website with
What's
2
the website
t-shirts on
called?
it. It's Clarissa Quote Shields. That's the
But they
That's
say
the
website.
her
website.
website still got Franshawn Cruz on it.
right? Still got her last fight up there. Her
The
website is
website is called
trash with 2
Claressa Quote.
t-shirts saying "Quote" versus everybody, which she stole. Because I already know another CC that has a brand, Black America Against Everybody. Like, girl, you hate us so much, you steal from us, okay? And to piggyback off a homebody, Mr. Skinny, like, how do you go with a man whose career never even jumped off? He doesn't have any chart hits, okay? He stole from his wife, her jewelry, Pompous. Okay, how do you put your career in the hands of that man? And I'm telling you why he over there at Win Records, because him and the owner, I forget his name, the owner of Win Records, they both gambling partners. They both have the same disease.
Oh, S Curl Head, he a gambler too.
Yes, he's a gambler too. And they be at that casino and they probably just codependent on each other, throwing money between each other and stuff like that. Pompous is broke. Broke diddy, broke. He's still riding around in the same Rolls Royce he been riding around in since Remy got out of prison. Like, stop it. Come on now. And you want to come up here and talk about some, oh, all you girls in my man DMs. Girl, don't nobody care about that broke man.
Man, ain't
You the
nobody
only
in
one
that girl.
want him.
Ain't nobody in that man DMs but Remy Ma Group.
Shh.
But check
Come
this here
on
out
now.
though. The point that you worried about it, that's crazy when you was in the man's DMs. I'm
Right,
glad
the
Remy
nerve
Ma
of you.
Group in there.
The nerve of you. Ain't that how you cozied up to him in 2020, sliding into his DMs,
Right.
inviting him to your fights without your wife or his wife? Excuse me, I think she really want Remy Ma, y'all. I think that's who she really want, but she ain't going to admit it. But yeah, how you going to invite the married man to your fight without his wife? Make that make sense. And you knew they was married. You knew they was actively married because you was DMing Remy at the same damn time. Like, girl, go ahead. This is your karma. And I have to tell you, I'm enjoying watching you squirm.
Yeah, like Kiki say, why damn Pap ain't take her to go see Hove if he got it like that?
Mm-hmm. And did you see Remy Ma group chat, Mrs. Skinny? Talk about word on the curve is Pap love him a good stripper. Mm-hmm. Clock that sweet.
Oh my god!
Hey,
But
Pap
her ass
was in
so big.
Pap was in Puerto Rico with Khadijah.
Mm-hmm.
When Khadijah was pregnant, I thought it was Pap's baby. I thought it was gonna come out like it was Pap's baby.
I know, man. Whoever gave her that C-section, they gave her a crooked scar.
Oh shit!
And she out here in a bathing suit trying to promote her next pregnancy with the African.
That she's not married to?
Yeah.
Like, come on. And
Yo,
that
what is
tells me the
it?
family is a scam because Africans are very big on their family reputation and things like that. And for her to have 2 babies, not one, but 2 babies outside of wedlock.
But they hanging around Lemmy. I seen Lemmy last night. Hey, Lemmy is really trying to build something. Like, I didn't know he had Nicki Minaj's sister.
Oh, yeah. She been over there with the baddies. Yup.
Oh, she been there for a minute.
He had Nicki Minaj's sister, but Nicki Minaj's sister was 19 when she got on the show, and she filmed the show in, I believe, Brazil. And the drinking age is 18 in Brazil. And so keep in mind, Nicki doesn't even get along with the sister. Nicki trashed the sister on Twitter. She dragged the sister. The sister, they have the same dad, not the same mom. The sister tried to have a relationship with Nicki, and Nicki was like, bitch, I don't know you, basically.
Well,
And
she's
so,
in competition with her own sister because they have the same face. Like,
yeah, they kind of do. I would like it so much if like they just like did like a sister thing and embrace each other and this and that. But I don't know.
So is Nicki Minaj's sister getting that paper?
Not anymore. She hasn't returned since that last season.
She used to fight too?
She used to get her ass beat.
Oh, okay.
She used to fight. You know what I'm saying? She took a couple beatings, shit.
Because I seen her, he was with her last night. I don't know if she coming back or not, but they was just streaming with Adrian Bronner and Dean.
Lemmy gonna always get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? He that's one thing about you could say a lot about him, but he gonna get to the bag. He gonna get a streaming bag. He gonna get a piece of this sports stuff or whatever. And Claressa needs Lemmy, and he said that with the franchise fight that they called him at the last minute and step in and sponsor. And y'all saw she said she want to be an OnlyFans.
They called him. That's sad.
Well,
That's
yeah,
sad.
she said she want to be on OnlyFans, but OnlyFans don't want her. That you know that's bad when OnlyFans don't want you.
And Lemmy is a get money quick type of nigga.
Oh,
He a
okay.
get money quick nigga, and so is Papoose. So I can understand why both of them fucking get along. They're both some weirdos and shit, and they like to hang around young girls because when they hang around women their own age and get called out of their shit, it's uncomfortable for them. Then all of a sudden they don't know what to do because they're not real men. Like they're grown ass men who are almost, well, I think Lemmy's like in his 40s, maybe early 40s.
Okay.
Papoose is in his late 40s, like approaching 50. Niggas, sit down. Why are you at the club popping bottles?
Yeah, and he's a mooch. He's a mooch. He rubs elbow with females that have a good career and also rich people. Notice that. He loves to stay around rich people. Why? Because they're gonna feed him money and stuff like that. Like, and Lemmy too. Let me tell you something. Lemmy is a nepo baby, and you could tell he ain't getting none when he was coming up. Like the girls really wasn't looking at him like that because
Definitely a
he was
nepo
a geek,
baby.
and that's why he going crazy, smashing all the baddies everywhere. You know what I mean? Because he ain't never get
Definitely a
no play
nepo
like that.
baby.
He ain't. Come on,
Yeah.
it's a few people like you know that if they ain't had that money, they wouldn't be getting no play. Like Biggie Smalls, right? Nobody wasn't trying to except for Lil Kim. You know what I mean? But
And
come on.
Faith.
Yeah, and
And
Faith.
it's like this is a thing. So Clarissa, you guys already saw that she's looking for brands to sponsor and put their name on her uniform during the boxing match. And like it's like she needs to take maybe like at least one like intro to business class 101, because this is the thing, you're out here trying to get sponsors, you're trying to get companies that have been established for centuries or decades to give you money for your fight, your brand, your business, and what it is that you're trying to portray to the world. The only thing that the brands can confirm is that you're on the internet yelling all the time. And then not only that, now you're doing business with Lemmy Plummer. And if they look up Lemmy Plummer, they're going to see a bunch of girls who just got out of high school or just got out of college
Or
who
lawsuits.
wear lingerie and shake their ass and fight each other over what was said on the internet. Because that's basically what all those girls do. It's not no real beef. It's not like you broke in my house and you robbed me, you stole something from me, you took money from me.
Oh, it ain't like no
Yeah.
real street beef.
No, it's not no real shit. It's not like you pushed my kid in line at the store. You know what I'm saying? Or you
It's
like
just
it's
they
not
might say
no.
something out spur of the moment and it's on.
No, it's let me tell you what the beef is. I'm in my 40s, but let me take it back to like the high school days. So it's like, I don't like your shoes. You don't like my shoes? You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like, okay, well, your shoes are ugly, bitch. Let's fight. It's basically like that. It's like, I
And
don't
then
like your
next thing you
outfit.
know, they fighting.
Next thing you know, they fight and somebody's like has a scratch on their face, their eye is bleeding or whatever. Somebody needs a medic. For what? For what? So it's like it's I don't know if Lemmy confirmed that Zeus is going to have their logo on her uniform for the fight. But if I'm Pepsi, if I'm Gatorade, if I'm Under Armour, my name isn't going to be next to none of that. None of that
Or
shit.
on adulteress, okay? 'Cause, like you might as well just iron on the letter A in all them spaces, just like you ironed on all them letters on your little quote gear. Like, girl, bye.
Yo, and you know that book, the Scarlet Letter? That
Yep,
book was about a woman who dated a pastor and they stoned her in the town
Watch out.
square.
yep.
You know
Watch
what
out.
I'm saying? Like
Watch out.
they don't play with that. And listen, this is the thing. Of course, there's
Watch out.
situations where like people are married and women sometimes you don't know if he's married or he lies about his situation. This was not a situation where Papoose lied. They weren't divorced. Because if they were, Claressa would have been able to see it in the media.
He was still
So
living
there,
in his house, wife's house, trying to control his
Shout
wife.
out to Queen.
While,
Shout out
girl,
to
that
Chase.
the clothes still at the
Shout out to
house.
Fresh.
right,
Come
go pick up your clothes.
Girl, the
But
clothes
even
are still
if
at the
you think,
house.
if you look back, Easy to Block was like, yo, Remy been trying to get him out of. He was saying it like he would not leave because he knew what the situation was between him and Remy, but he wanted to still control her while he do the F-ish out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you can't have the best of both worlds. Like, go off and do your own thing. Like, you up here talk about, yeah, I got plagued by the gambling. It never affected her. Like, shut up, man. Anybody with an addiction in the family, the addiction always affects the family. Like, who did like Papoose lost? I lost so much respect for him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even funny. Like, because your whole image was a fraud. While you was behind the scenes doing your lovely wife dirty. And now it's crazy because me and my husband was just talking about this. Now it's the 80-20 rule, bro. It's just like that guy in Why Did I Get Married? Mike, the way he did Angela, right? And he got with Angela's friend. She went and cook, clean, all the things the wife did. You know what I'm saying? And now you get sick. Now you want to come crawling back to me. Nah, bro. Stay over there with your hood booger.
80-20.
The 80-20 rule. Look it
He
up.
didn't even cheat up. He didn't even cheat up.
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn, like when you
crazy.
get with a girl that's like 20 years younger than your wife, she's supposed to be fine as fuck. You know
Fine
what
with
I'm
that
saying? Supposed to
snapback.
turn
You heard with
But
that.
Remy
you know
said
what I'm
it though.
saying?
Remy
With the
said,
bust
yo.
down.
Remy said a nigga quick to fall in love when you ain't got nowhere to go.
We ain't got nowhere to stay.
She
That's the easiest way for them to fall in love. Cause where he staying,
my
Mr. Skinny?
God.
He talk about he got all these houses. Where the
The
houses
nigga
at?
stay with his mama, but he laying up and shacking up with a motherfucking girl
If you
who
have all
wearing
these
Tussie.
houses, go get your clothes and store your clothes in those residents. Like what come on.
Go get your clothes, bro. Go get your clothes. You and your girl got all these Flintstone houses. Go store them in one of them.
You know what I hate too? I hate that Claressa doesn't have like a man in her life that is reasonable or reason minded, because I feel like, or maybe she does, right? We don't know. We don't really know her extended family like that. But I feel like she doesn't have a man that can stop Papoose or square up with Papoose. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that Papoose looks at her obviously as a meal ticket, but I think that he's running the game that he's running because he knows her family is fucked up. He knows
Yeah.
her family hasn't came from anything and they're not used to being rich, and so he's running game on her. And then I bet you, because I'm not in their relationship, but I bet that anytime Claressa reaches out to her family members or her friends who are really her close friends, not the friends we see on the internet, when she reaches out to her close friends and close family members, I bet she tells Papoose about those conversations. And then I bet you Papoose finds a way to say, oh, well, that person is a hater, or he finds a way to make her stop talking to them or make her stop.
I'm not going to
Damn,
handle it
son,
with the
where'd you
law.
find
I'm
this?
going to handle it with the court.
It's just my
Also show
opinion.
skinny.
I'm not
Great
going to
laugh,
handle it with the
smile,
law.
and homebody.
I'm going to handle it with the
Appreciate
court.
that blowing
All
flower.
facts.
I
Great
want to
laughs,
piggyback off of
smiley
you.
face
He
emoji.
also sees that the men in her family do not protect her. That's what he sees, and this is what he is thriving off of. You know what I'm saying? He knows she's not protected by the men in her family. And here's the other thing: even if she did have, say, a male figure that would protect her, will she really listen? I don't think she would listen. She that hard headed.
Mm. I know Claressa Shields, man. She don't want to listen because people done told her already.
She's definitely hard headed. But men like Papoose, they love to prey on the weak. That's why he jumped and married Remy right before she was going to prison. He seen that she was in a weak, vulnerable place. So he had to lock it in and pounce on her. And it's the same thing with Claressa. He see that she come from a broken family. That is a predator's playground, her family dynamic. Okay? Because he know he'll be able to do
Exactly.
whatever he wants and
A
there won't
predator's
be any
playground.
consequences because most of the men in her family are financially dependent upon her.
Yeah.
And Papoose is going to find a way to break down or deteriorate the relationships that she does have with the men in her family. If she even has a
Absolutely.
relationship with them, he's going to find out how to get in the middle and like maybe like cuz this has happened to me cuz I'm in my 40s now, but I was married in my 20s. This is some tea. I was married in my 20s, but I was married for only 8 months and
No,
he was
that's right.
20 years older than me. But
He
I
was how
made more
much older?
money. He was 20 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 24 and he was 44. And we were only married for 8 months, but I
After
made
8 months,
more
you said,
money.
"Fuck that."
Yeah, I made more money than him because I work in healthcare and he works in law enforcement. Law enforcement doesn't make money. I was making like probably over 80,000 more than him.
Oh, he was one of them police pimps.
Yeah, yeah. And so he got sort of like in his papoose thing, trying to like cut off relationships with like I have three brothers and all of my uncles and my dad, like they mess with me heavy. And so I remember him sort of like trying to twist words and things that my family members would say. And maybe like I was taking a shower, or maybe I was outside, or maybe I was working, and maybe he would say, "Oh, they called me and they said this," and he would make it sound so believable. So like my thing is like when when with Clarissa, especially when because she's dealing with a wordsmith.
Mm,
Papoose is a wordsmith. He's a dumbass nigga, but you can't take away that the man is good with his words as a rap artist. And if you don't think that he takes that lyricism and that wordsmith ability into his relationship with Clarissa, this young girl who seems like she has a high school education only, well, I don't think she went to college, but she still behaves like a high school student at age 31. You know what I'm saying? Like
They both
she
suffer
acts
from
like
arrested development, if you ask me.
Arrested Development,
Mhm.
exactly. She acts like she's still running the halls in high school or middle school or something. But I feel like it would be so easy for him to put words together to manipulate her or confuse her. Because I feel like it's so easy to confuse Clarissa. Like Clarissa could be like looking at the sky and she says the sky is blue, and he says actually the sky is purple, and he could like say a rap and she'll believe that the sky is purple, and then she'll get on the internet trying to make us believe the sky is purple.
right.
Just
You
like
know what
she's
I'm
trying to make
saying?
us believe that he's the $1.5 million man. He's the
My
greatest
ass.
rapper. And when everybody can Google, he has no hits, no
Greatest
awards.
rapper, my
Nobody's
ass.
calling him for features. They calling Remy Ma out for features. Come on now. Rick Ross put on a show competing with Jay-Z the first day of his show. It was able to sell his show out, but put Remy Ma on a marquee and blew it up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's checking for Pap. And Pap even gave big ups to Jay-Z. Why wasn't he at Yankee Stadium?
Right.
Why wasn't he there? All these major events that went down in New York, he claimed he sold Brooklyn in the concrete jungle and all like that. The biggest week, New York Knicks winning. You were nowhere to be found. You were on live in your mother's closet, talking about, oh, I'm a Nick, pandering and trolling the Knicks, trying to get free tickets. Why? Because your wife was the seat holder, bro. Your wife got the floor seats at the Knicks game, not you.
And his daughter was at the Knicks game too.
Oh, his daughter was
Remy,
there?
yeah, Remy brought the golden child to the
Oh,
video
oh,
shoot
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
Knicks
yeah,
game. She
yeah.
didn't stay for the whole game, but she brought her out to like see a little bit, and then she had to go home because the game is gonna run late. But how come Remy and the daughter is having the time of their life, Papoose, and you upstairs somewhere in Clarissa's closet, nigga?
Yeah, and
Please.
we see who's winning out of this threesome, right? This fake poly relationship they tried to put together. Remy is glowing, she's free, she's got chart topping hits back to back. You know what I mean? And y'all are scrambling, creating fights in Puerto Rico, not even announcing them so that people would know. Clarissa's a workhorse over there. She's the only one promoting this fight and trying to sell the tickets, which aren't going anywhere. Okay, by the way, I checked the Ticketmaster. It's the same areas, light blue that they have been from the very beginning, from that press conference. Talk about 20% is already sold. Ain't nothing selling about them tickets. Everybody know who's gonna win. Who pays money and you already know what the outcome is. Like
Right.
this is just hustling backwards, if you ask me.
Yo, I have three brothers and they're all athletes. They all got athletic scholarships for college. None of them know who Clarissa is. Like, and they just go on the like athletic ability and performance. They don't really know who she is. And so I had to show them some videos and they're like, oh, she's talented. She's talented. Like she has skill and stuff. And so, but as far as like, I feel like Clarissa, this is what I think she wants. And I'm not in her head, but from the videos that she's put out, I think this is what she wants. She wants the world to respect her as an athlete for her athletic ability as a boxer. And the world has no problem respecting athletes. For example, me, I'm not like really like a big soccer fan or a soccer player. But when the World Cup comes on, I like watching the World Cup because I like to see how those athletes operate. I like
You
to see
like
their
me. I
talent.
just watch soccer when the World Cup or when my kids play.
Yeah. I like to see their ability and like what these athletes can do when
Right.
they play soccer. Like that's the reason I watch sports. Like I don't watch it for the championships. I really just love seeing a human being doing something that no other human beings can do or bring
Mhm.
themselves to do. I love that shit. And I feel like Clarissa wants to be respected as one of those boxers and those athletes that people look at as like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that she can't be. And I believe that she still can. But the thing is, the greatest athletes in the world never attacked the public. They never told people, I'm going to beat you up. They never like screamed on social media. And I know there's going to be people saying her generation and it's the social media era. Well, business has existed longer than social media. So whenever you do business, even if you're not um a public person or an athlete, if you're doing business as a real estate agent, imagine being a real estate agent and then you spend your nights on YouTube telling everybody, fuck that bitch. I know you guys aren't gonna run up. I know nobody's gonna do nothing to me. You know I'm fine. You know my ass fat. What the fuck kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
She led, and I hear what you're saying, homebody. And I think everybody in the beginning did respect her as an athlete until the lies started to come out. And then rather than just embracing it and just like leading with her athleticism, she led with her relationship that is an adulterous affair that people don't like. You know what I mean? And if she would have turned it around and just like showed her in the gym instead of pat upstairs, pat this every other word, like she can't even go 24 hours without saying pat. Like she can ignore the comments that people say about Pat, but she chooses to indulge in it. And you wonder why your brand is suffering. It's because you led with this adulterous affair, and now it has now become your brand, and people are not checking for your skills, your athletic skills. They looking to see the crash and burn of this relationship because we all know that's where it's heading.
Hey, Amanda Serrano just announced that August 21st, she got another fight.
Of course, because she's on the MVP roster. They keep their girls fighting and working. Unlike Ressa Cole saw a crash out. What Shalita's really doing for her. And that's the thing, Mr. Skinny. She got all these layers of people in her pocket. What's the point? You got Win Records. You not producing no albums. So what's the point of them getting a cut? Then you got Shalita's. Like, you're doing all the promoting and the pandering for yourself. So what is the point of having a promotion company behind your
Well,
top?
yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
now
she's
you have Zeus in your pocket. Yo, Claressa, she probably I bet you my bottom dollar. She lucky if she walk away with $100,000, if that.
Dang,
I feel like Win Records and Shalita and her
$100?
boost 100.
I said 100,000.
Oh, 100,000. I'm about to say, boy, hey. I think she gonna lose on this fight though.
I
I'm
kind
saying,
of got
go
some
ahead.
feelings. I don't think she'll lose, but I kind of like.
No, I
I
don't think
kind
she
of
gonna
feel
lose
like
the
with all.
fight, but I think she gonna lose money on this here whole event.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was the wrong time for her to switch states. She should have went back to
But
Florida.
Nadia about right though. She probably get 100,000, and then that'll get her through to her next fight because she's struggling right now.
Imagine settling to do this fight for 100,000 when Cyborg offered 2 million.
You think that's gonna be her next fight?
No, she's not going to do it. Cyborg put this offer out like a long time ago. And when you interviewed her, Mrs. Skinny, she said, this, she's not, I put it out there, she's not going to bite. And so the time limit is until this year. After that, the 2 million is off the table because obviously you don't want smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it's it seems like Claressa is in a position where she's cash flow low. And
Right.
so if you're cash flow low, sometimes you have to kind of bite the bullet. And biting the bullet would be taking the Cyborg fight because I don't think that Claressa is going to put Cyborg on her ass in that fight. I think what will happen, I think each round will probably be competitive, but I think Claressa will be fighting so she can talk on YouTube after, where Cyborg is gonna treat it like a real fight. Like she's at work.
I don't think Cyborg would have came up with that 2 mil if she didn't think she could win it.
She could beat her ass, yeah.
Come on now. She gonna give it. Look, scared money don't make money, Mr.
Right.
Skinny homebody. Okay.
For real.
She
Man,
And we
I
know
was
Cyborg
something,
not scared, and we know Cyborg would destroy Claressa Shields in
man.
MMA.
Offer me $2 million to a fight, man, I'll just play dead. Because I'm gonna take that 2 million. I'll spend 100,000 at the doctor, get patched up and fixed up by the doctor, and I'm still gonna leave with money.
What
Still
y'all
gonna be
think?
rich.
So what you think about Alicia Bumgardner? You think she gonna knock out when she finally face Caroline Dubose or whatever her name is? You think Bumgardner gonna knock her out?
I think she could. I think she could.
Or is Claressa Shields just trying to latch on to the train?
Between
Claressa
Baumgart and
was trying to
Claressa?
control that situation over there at MVP, and you can't. You're not a part of MVP. You know what I'm saying? And if Caroline Dubois really want the sauce with Alicia, then drop to the weight that you need to drop to get to. And I don't think Alicia is scared of Caroline Dubois, but you see Caroline Dubois doesn't even backed up from Claressa Shields, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
stop
all
doing
anybody wondering, Mrs. Mrs. say, I wonder who gonna walk her out. It's probably gonna be
Papoose.
Nah, he done did it already.
You think her sister wife, Lotto?
Yeah. That's a good one. Cause she done had Rick Ross, and now Rick Ross dealt with Remy. I know she don't like that. She done had Bootsy. She done had Pap.
She been smelling up Lil Kim behind these days, but Lil Kim is friends with Remy. Like she can't get her own connects.
She
Like,
talking about Lil Kim understood the assignment. So, I mean, they both can't have good verses. Like, see, that's what I be talking about. They'll sit there and act like they don't initiate shit, and then they want to play victim when the shit hit the fan.
absolutely. But she loves to throw digs. But these are all Remy Ma's friends, whether you like it or not. And they're gonna tell you no on GP. This on the strength of the love for Remy at the end of the day. And that's what she jealous of. She jealous of all the love Remy getting right now. She hates how people are pouring into her. But at the end of the day, you did this to yourself, girl, by sliding in her husband's DMs, falling asleep on the phone with him. You
And now
did
you mad because other women sliding in there. That's the funniest shit to me, man. Salute to Remy Ma
I thought
group,
that was
man. Hey, that's
hilarious.
the best troll of the year right there.
Hell yeah, and they tore her up in them comments
She
too.
mad too.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Appreciate that, Letitia.
She
At
been
Letitia
real
Cooper
quiet
98
too. She
gifted
been
gold
real
coin
quiet.
X 10
And the thing
jewels.
is,
Gold
she's an
coin.
ultimate narcissist, right? Narcissists love to call everybody else on their bad behavior, but they never want to hold themselves accountable for their own bad behavior and their decision making. And we got to this point, Claressa got to this point all on her own because she doesn't want to listen. Let me tell you something. All that, we were supposed to be private. We were supposed to be private. She didn't want to be private. She couldn't wait to be out loud. That's why she was all over.
I bet you was supposed to be private. The man married.
Yeah. Come on now. She wanted to be out loud with that relationship. But we all see Pap is not into her.
She definitely wanted to be out loud. She treats the relationship like like back when you were in school and you get a first boy who likes you. She treats Papoose like it's her first crush and he left a letter in her locker. Like bitch, you're 31.
Will you go with me? Yes, no, or maybe.
Yeah, circle yes, no, or maybe, and then leave it in my locker. Like, bitch, you're 31. You always talk about you're an Olympic gold medalist. You did this and you did that. And listen, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Because do you guys remember the Tamron Hall show when her and Papoose went on Tamron Hall and she was talking about how she be sucking Papoose? She's like, I can't fight before I fight, but I suck. She didn't say the words I suck, but she's like, I make sure he's good.
Right, she always be TMIing, man.
It's like, girl, like you're on national syndicated TV and saying that you sucking dick. Girl,
because she don't have no class. She don't have no coof about herself. She don't have no self-respect at all. And that's why her whole facts is all out here on these YouTube streets. Like you tried to drag Alicia Baumgartner whole facts. Epic fail, okay? Then Jada the Boxer came and follow up and put your whole facts out there. Then another CC came out here, put your whole facts out there and said how it smelled. And that's what you get because you tried to do the same thing to Remy Ma.
Yep.
Talk about, she got 2 boyfriends and this and that. Listening to all what that married bozo is telling you. And you out here making a plum fool of yourself. And that's why you got to be careful of the energy you put out here because you just going to get it back. Like, girl, bye, child. You were social climbing with your cootie cat. And that's just the bottom line.
Tony Rich still ain't said nothing.
Because she probably giving him some hush cooter too to shut up.
Well, Tony's probably happy. He's probably glad it's not him. He's like, yo, she used to be my problem. Now she's yours. Like, nigga, take that. Like, I don't want that. Like, he's probably relieved.
As much as Pat be out of town, she's slinging peen on somebody else out there in Atlanta. That girl can't keep the legs.
Say everybody in Pap inbox saying, go back home to your wife. They ain't even trying to talk to him.
Papoose isn't even gonna Naughty. I think Papoose isn't even gonna try to swing Peen around Atlanta because the baddies are gonna be there, and some of those baddies, not all, but some of those baddies look good, and they in their 20s. That's just his type. A young girl who's dumb with a fine body.
Yeah,
that's just his type. He don't even
need
to move around Atlanta. He could sleep with big
type, young, dumb, and full of cum. That's just his type. But at the end of the day, your karma. We are witnessing the karma of Resta Coleslaw Shields. This is what you get.
I mean, you didn't see him and Claressa. You didn't see him and Claressa at the Knicks game, and you didn't see him and Claressa at any of the 3 nights of Jay-Z. So, I mean, bro, like, quit playing for the camera. Y'all ain't got no money.
They ain't got no money. And they said Jay-Z tickets was half the price the day of on the last day. Like, come on
Yep.
now. Mm-hmm.
Up here talking about Layla Ali. We offered her 15 million and she said no. Well, Layla Ali was joking about the 15 million the same
Well,
way you
fuck the
were joking
15
about.
million. Fuck the
Well,
I'm not going to
15
Damn,
handle it
million.
with
son,
the
where'd you
law.
find
Well,
I'm going to
this?
Layla was
handle it with
joking
the
about the
court.
Fuck the
15
15
million.
million you
I'm not
offered her.
going to
Take the
handle it with the
two.
Everything
law.
bad she's
I'm going to
going
handle it
through.
with the
It's a
court.
face
Take the
emoji. No
two.
one
You
feels sorry
how
for
you
a
offering
smut.
15, but you don't want to fight for two?
Yeah.
Listen,
How
listen. This
y'all
is what I
offering?
think.
How y'all offering Layla Ali 15 million, but y'all only gave the GOAT 8 million? Like, make
8
that make
million.
sense.
Talk about it. Talk about
Hey,
it.
Letitia said Claressa, aka Clarence, deserve everything bad she's going through. No one feels sorry for a smut.
Nope. Especially a chicken head clucking ass smut. Nope.
Dang.
And you know what? This is gonna sound. I don't care how it sounds. I don't give a fuck. But like back in my 20s, like me and my homegirls, like we used to be the pretty girls, like outside. I can tell that Clarissa doesn't have real friends who are like the bad bitches that can really pull the niggas. Because if she was, she wouldn't be trying this hard. Because girls who are really pretty, girls who really got it, girls who really got the swag, got the style, got the look, got the personality, you don't be yelling on the internet. You don't be like saying, oh, you see this? You see my butt? Oh, yeah, you see this? Yeah, my stomach flat. Yeah, you see that? Bitch, what? No, I look this way and I know you see it. That's how a bad bitch really move. Like I don't know
A
like
bad
what's going
bitch,
on.
You don't gotta say it over
You
and
don't gotta
over
say
again.
nothing. Nothing
Like
to
with the
discuss.
shows, you know how Remy and her girls run Juju and
Damn,
all of
son,
them.
where'd
It
you
just
find
shows that there's
this?
beautiful, gorgeous
At Letitia
women
Cooper
with beautiful
98 gifted
spirits
Look at
about
flower
look
X
at
them,
30
and
jewels.
they could
Flower.
pull their own men. They don't have to latch on to somebody else's. Like at the end of the day, I knew like what type of tribe she came from when Shalita came out the woodwork. I said, see, now we have it. Now we see what the bum bitch bloodline start with. Okay, so at the end of
You
the day,
felt like me, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt,
I
though.
tried to too, Mr. Skinny, but it is what it is. Did you see the family picture? Did you see the family picture? Paul Pooh say that's your in-laws, bro. And you
That's
talk about
them.
putting a baby in that. You a whole bozo out here. You look like a whole fool out here in these streets.
That's them. That's his in-laws. That's them.
That's his in-laws. That's his in-laws. Come on, missing teeth and everything. You want to get veneers for the whole family? Okay, like come on now. I
Veneers
knew
for
what it
the
was when she posted that
family.
picture of her mother holding that Amsterdam bottle. Now that's just the lowest of the low. Like you want to talk about bottom shelf liquor? She,
Shit.
I know
Well,
dope heads that got more style and class than that with they liquor, child.
well, damn. Let me drop down, Mr. Skinny. We gotta go pick up the dogs from the groomer.
Oh, homebody.
Yeah.
Okay, homebody.
Yeah, me and my man will still be listening to the live in the car, but we gotta go get the dogs. The groomer said the dogs are ready, so we're about to dip and go get the babies.
What kind of dogs you got?
We have one dog. He's a Coton de Tulier.
Ooh,
It's
fancy.
basically like if you look at him, he looks like a Maltese or Bashan, but Coton de Tulier. It's a breed from Madagascar in
Ooh,
Africa. And so I
nice.
always tell people, me and him are just a couple Africans because I'm African. And so me and my dog are African. So we have him, the little one, and then we have a Dalmatian that my man just got like last month. He got a
That
Dalmatian
Dalmatian
puppy.
big.
Well, yeah, it's the dog is only 6 months and it's already to my knees.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Dalmatians are big.
how big is this fucking nigga gonna get? But he is so he's such a good dog. So we have Kilo and Kane. So Kilo was just a little one, and then
I love
Kane
how
is the
you
big
named it
one.
after the white girl.
No, I named the little one. I named the little one Kilo because when I got him, he just looked like a kilo. So I was like, his name is gonna be Kilo, like if the cops catch you with a kilo, because he was so little. Oh my gosh. But let me go ahead. I'm just a dog person. Let me not bore y'all with my dog talk.
Nah, I'm a
Nah,
dog
I
person.
got a dog too.
Yeah, well, let me go pick this up. I'm gonna stay in the chat and I'm gonna comment. We're gonna listen to it in the car, but let me drop off. I
Okay.
loved finally talking to you, Naughty. Naughty, when are you gonna have the live call-ins on your show?
I'm gonna do it. I like to do it on the weekends because during
On
the
the
week I'm
weekends?
working, while
Mm-hmm.
I'm going live. So on Saturdays.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to your channel on the weekends because I want to make sure I come through on your live
I
on
got
the
you.
call in.
Thank you so much, homebody.
All right, Mr. Skinny. You know I'm gonna holler at you.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, man. Hey, Alicia Baumgardner, she done did what Clarissa Shields was talking about doing, and she did it all in silence.
I love how she got with Fox. Well,
Yeah,
real
that's
gangsters
big
move in
time.
silence, Mr. Skinny. They don't announce everything. There's no element of surprise that way. You got to build up the anticipation. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy for her or whatever that she got on Fox. And she didn't have to degrade herself. But I think MVP is doing wonders for those girls over there. Say what you want about Jake Paul. He is looking out for the women in boxing. Hell, I just say it's reparations. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, it's reparations. Yeah, hey, if you're trying to call in and you can't get through, the link is pinned. You're gonna have to get through that way. You're gonna have to hit the link that's pinned in the chat, and then
Yes.
you'll come up here and then you'll talk. But man, I ain't gonna say I feel sorry for, like, it's kind of like what you said. Like, I'm not about to be on the internet going back and forth with my peoples, man. So I kind of see why Nia the Goat kind of just went off in the sunset.
But you know what? Although I believe about maybe 40% of what she put out there, she said her piece, she had her little run, and she went off and did her thing, right? It
Right.
wasn't this ongoing. And that's what I'm saying with Shalita. Like, what is the end game? Like, you done exposed everything from the girl dirty draws. Like, what
And she
more?
keep coming back.
Right, right. So at this point, is it Claressa or is it you? Because the element of ignoring, that's the best thing you could do with a narcissist is ignore them and not give them any attention, right? Because
Right.
they feed and thrive off of attention. Why not ignore it? And I feel like just your rise up, that'll be enough revenge. Your success, that's enough revenge to shut her the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the end game? Now is all this. I'm mentally unstable. Oh my God. And this and that or whatever. And it's just like, yo, if you gotta grieve your granny, go grieve your granny or whatever. All this extra shit. Like, cause on some real, you suing her for what? Are you really gonna ever get the money? There's so
Right.
many
But
ways to block
no,
it.
what I'm saying is, you saying that you need something for one reason, but you're not. It's like, oh man, I'm real upset about my granny's house. I want to keep my granny's house in the family. But now you all over the place. Now you like, yo, I need a GoFundMe for my son.
But I thought you had a husband. Like, why do people gotta provide for your kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your husband doing? At the end of the day, like, to me, right there, when I seen that, I was like, a GoFundMe for a bike. Wow, that's an all new low. Not for people that's out here bragging about how much money they make and how much money
Right.
they have and stuff like that.
We
Like,
not doing that.
yeah, well, I never understood why people support this foolery and the nonsense. But they'll make us, Mrs. Kenny, they'll make us beg for likes. You know what I'm saying? All we be wanting is a like.
Yeah, man, the free shit. Like, yo, just like, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, share the shit.
Want all the free
Anything
stuff.
else extra, we appreciate it.
Yeah, but I just don't mind getting up here and working for mine. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I was raised. Like, you work for what you want. And
Facts.
and people will see you and they'll pay you. They'll
Facts.
pay you for it. That's it. Like, but all this starting GoFundMe's for bikes and stuff like that. Like, is that for you to appease your guilty conscience? The way you were trying to
And not
expose
only
your
is she
son?
charging for bikes, but she got memberships. Her membership's like $15.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
So shoot, you can pay for your bike. Like, that's why I don't understand. And then like you say, she getting all this money from trucking. Like, bruh.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, but you know, the sad part is always a sucker out here that will they'll donate to that type of mess.
Yeah, hell yeah. And see, that's what I think. That's basically why they get mad, because I speak on it. But the only reason why I'm speaking on it is because you brought my name in it. Like, I wasn't messing with you. You talking about I owe you an apology, man. I was like, well, okay, I apologize, man, that your house going on foreclosure.
But why wasn't the family up on the house before this? And I get it was in Claressa's name or whatever. But before it even got to this point of auction, why didn't anybody go and try to
Right.
pay the money and stuff like that? But I'm
Right.
still
Before
trying
it
to
was
figure out.
2,700, it was probably 1,300.
And that's a big family, man. You can get $100 from everybody to make that.
Obviously,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
can't, man. Obviously, they can't, man. The lady whose property that they fighting over, they can't even put her in the ground.
They can't even put her in the ground. So, like,
Crazy.
what's going on here?
That's crazy, bro.
And it was my understanding that Claressa owns several properties out there in Flint. So, like, I don't know. It's all strange to me. It all seemed, because I'm just like, what's the GoFundMe for? And I was on one of the lives and I said, well, what's the update with the corruption case? Oh, that's just going to take time and this and that. Or what, like, but you made this big deal of it. That's the stuff you should be talking about.
They ain't gonna talk about that though.
Is there really a corruption case?
They ain't gonna talk about that though. That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna talk about that. It was about that. Then she made a big deal about she got somebody from out of state to come talk to him. Then a whole month and a half went by, and then now all of a sudden, oh yeah, the house is going into foreclosure. Like,
Well, now it's going up for auction. So now
auction,
what?
yeah.
So what's going to happen to people's money? What's going to happen to people's money now that donated to that GoFundMe?
But she claims she need a whole bunch of money because the auction started 2,700, and you know it could go all the way up. She don't know how much, so she need about $8,000. But I'm just saying though, my whole attitude would have changed if, you know, I know that I need to bury the woman. I'd be like, hey yo man, let's take care of this first, and then we'll worry about some type of foreclosure.
Right.
And I definitely ain't gonna be worried about trying to get no damn bike.
Yeah, but she emotionally destroyed. Her son. They emotionally destroyed. You know, that's a sad shame what happened at that funeral. I know the grandmama is flipping over or whatever, but at the end of the day, you got to see your grandma, right?
Right.
You got to see your grandma. Why we drag? Oh, hey. Who's that?
Her
Miss
mic,
Tia?
she got her mic on mute.
You got to take yourself off mute, darling. We can't.
Miss T, and I usually stay abreast on things, and I just wanted to, you know, share with you. I agree with most of everything you said, all this to that corruption case, and we've been trying to expose corruption in Flint since 2022, and the feds.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So it takes time.
At Letitia Cooper 98 gifted 100x 2 jewels.
It's
100.
not going to be instant. So she's right about that. Claressa.
You blanking in and out.
We can't hear
We
you,
can't
Miss
hear
T.
you.
Miss T, we
Miss
can't
T,
hear
we
you.
can't hear you.
EJ, I think you
EJ, I
got an
think
echo
there's an
going.
echo going.
But I
But
heard you,
I
and
heard
I
you,
stand
and I stand
corrected.
corrected.
Echo,
Echo,
echo.
echo.
Hello?
Hello?
You can hear me?
You can hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Skinny, but I can't hear Miss Taya. Miss
Oh,
Tia.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Taya, we
Yeah,
can't hear you.
we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
drop down and come back. Hey, EJ. EJ, you on mute. EJ, you on mute. You got your microphone on mute.
I don't know if she there, Mr.
Well,
Skinny.
EJ will unmute. She'll unmute when she. Oh, she back again. Hold on.
Hi, Mr. Skinny.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Sorry about the echo.
Oh no, you good.
Okay, I have a quick statement. I don't know if you guys remember. Remember when she was in the gym and she asked Papoose for some money? I need some money.
Yeah.
Yup.
Did you guys see her reaction when he said, What? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yup.
I
He
ain't got
said,
no money.
excuse me.
She looked down and she shook her head like this broke ass nigga. I caught that so quick. I was like, wow. So when your girl asks for some money, you shouldn't be saying anything. You should be like, okay, here you go, baby. There you go. That's some money. Not what you need it for. You need to work out and all that. No, nigga, I didn't
Right.
ask for all that.
Right. How much you need, man?
Exactly. It's like, Lord Jesus,
Hey, that
this
nigga
poor
said. Hey,
child.
that nigga looked at her and said, "I know you kidding, right?" Like,
That part.
bro, you a
That
gambler, bro.
part.
You ain't got no money.
He's a sad excuse of a man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He is a narcissist. He ain't got shit to do besides play these little games. As old as he, you know what? I don't even know why I'm speaking because I just married a narcissist and going through a divorce with the same situation with the bullshit. And
Damn.
she
How
older
long you
than
was
my
married?
ass.
How long you was married?
We were together off and on for 23 years, but married for 4.
Oh, okay. Cause shoot, homebody got rid of her husband 8 months. Narcissist.
Man. And they older. That's the crazy thing. We're 10 years apart. And I'm like, damn, I'm younger
Damn.
than you, and I'm up here got my shit together. You can't get your shit together, and still being a narcissist, still trying to make my life miserable because you ain't got a shit to do with yours.
That's
That's
what they do.
crazy. Appreciate that, Letitia.
Yeah, but I just wanted to tell you guys if y'all caught that because that shit was funny as hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man,
when I
that was
knew it was
funny.
a whole PR relationship. That solidified it for me. That scene right there, because I'm married. You know what I mean. I go to my husband like I need some money. He like how much or what you
Exactly.
need
There
it
should be
for?
no question. No
Right.
question.
Do
And
not
it's I think and to be honest with that cyborg fight, man, she's scared. She's scared. She's out of shape.
I could
She
tell she's
don't want to
scared too.
fight. She wants to be all on social media. All the good people that want to put money up to whoop her ass, she's scared. She's scared. She run like a little girl. Like that cyborg, man, I'm waiting for the person to lay her ass out. She needs to be brought down for real, big time.
I agree. I agree. And for that cyborg fight, I'll go up in the ring and just lay out.
Yeah.
Like you can
That
count that
part.
knockout.
That part. Cause she ain't got all her screws. She don't know how to work the system. That's how you know she just dumb. She just want to run behind Papoose. That's all it
Well,
is.
I
And
mean, she
Papoose ain't
can't
getting
really
some
hide
shits.
now because if you make 160, it's on.
Huh. Yep. And it's crazy because you barely see him, and every time you got to be in front of camera, he up there smiling because he want to be relevant so bad, and he's not. Nobody's looking for him at all.
And that's what they said when he was walking down that aisle with her at the BET Awards. They said he had that screw face because he was looking around for Remy.
Oh
He
yeah,
didn't
because
know.
right, I was thinking the same thing. I was hoping she was there. I was hoping and praying she was there and pop up on that stage. Oh my God, that would have
That
been
would
the
have been an
best show.
epic moment. I was praying for that moment.
Oh,
Her
me
getting up there
too.
singing "Ever Since You Left" or whatever, and he in the
Yes,
audience. That would have been an epic moment. Her losing the award,
yes, that
having to
would have
watch
been
the
the
wife
best.
perform. That would have
Oh
been
my God, that would have been the best show. I was praying when I saw French and them come out. I'm like, please bring her out. Please bring her out.
Hey, I was
Damn.
looking for yesterday. They ain't even bothered to string Claressa along. They gave Bud the award. Like, yo, you got the
yeah,
award.
Yeah.
Crawford. Yup.
It's like, where was she thinking in her right mind that you really think you're gonna win anything the route you going, sweetheart? And then
Especially
on
in
top of
New
that,
York.
you got these belts. How long ago did you get those damn belts? Years and decades ago, girl. Come on now. We ain't thinking about you no more. You're not at the top no more. So it's like, stop bringing up. Oh, I got these belts. I got these belts. You won this. How many years ago? We in 2026, baby.
You right.
Like when you were a kid. Oh, okay.
You
It's
right.
ridiculous. It's
You right.
ridiculous.
You always talking about undisputed and this and that. It's like Layla Ali said, like, my picture is on your belt.
That part. And when I found that out, oh my God, I was like, oh girl,
Oh,
you
And
just
and
can't
then she
win.
said, I got more knockouts than you done had fights. I was like,
right.
oh.
Yes.
Right, but somebody also exposed that every time she take pictures with them belts, she make it her business to cover Ali face. Just take a look. Just take a look at all the pictures with the belts and notice she switched up the green belt. She carrying a different one
I
now.
don't even
That
know
is
why she be carrying
sad.
them damn belts in public.
I don't either. I'm like, what's the point? Like, we know you got championships already. Like, we just tired of the same old spiel. Like,
Mhm.
at the
Did
end
you
of the day,
also?
what are
Oh,
you
go ahead.
doing now? What are you doing now? Like,
Nothing.
and even that fighting Franchon 4 times and you win every time, I count that as one fight. I don't care what
Yep.
nobody say. That's one fight. Like, I'm over it. And then Franchon is with Salitas too. So how many fights you gonna have with your coworkers, girl?
I don't think Fran Sean fucking with them no more. I don't know if she
Oh,
is or not, but I heard Fran Sean say she was trying. She reached out to Lonnie Daniels and was like, "Hey, don't think that because I'm not talking that I don't want to fight. I would love to be a part of a MVP event, a great
mm,
promotion."
I hope
mm.
she do go over there with MVP. I really do.
Yep. Yep.
That'll be the greatest payback. Or whatever, because Franchon, she could get. I think she need to get her shine as well. But her too. She even though she lost that fight, her glow up has been great ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Say
Yep.
what you want. Like she
yeah.
singing.
She been singing and all type of shit.
Yeah,
She been
yeah,
singing. She been putting out fashion.
yup, yup.
You guys know that interview she did wearing that red hat and she had that orange wig on or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
On the side view, if you notice when they were videotaping her from the side. Remember that wig she wore at the BET Awards is the same wig she wore at that thing because you could see the growth written on it is faded and looks
yeah.
raggedy. You
I
Yeah,
notice
saw
prettiest
that.
that?
weirdo of all
I saw
time.
that on
Yup.
that interview too.
Yeah, on the
I
interview.
say you went to sleep with that damn spray paint in your head and you got up and went and did the interview in the same damn wig.
The same thing she did after that baddies thing. Went on that stage the next day talking about, oh, well, I got a fight coming up. It's gonna be, girl, you look like a hot mess.
And
Like
somebody said, why it always look like she fell through bushes when she get on.
exactly, exactly. Like she already had her own fight with the bush.
Hey, I never seen that before. Like she'll um go on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or wherever she goes, like soon as she gets like her hair done and her makeup done. But then when she actually hits the public where she's supposed to be at, that shit be fucked up already.
Right. Like, but her married boyfriend ain't gonna tell her, like, babe, you ain't looking good. But nah, he ain't gonna tell her because his
He
hairline
don't
spray
give a
painted
damn.
on, just like that greatest weirdo of all time was spray painted on that hair. Like,
And
girl,
you can tell when they was at that gym when she was on that bike and he popped his little ugly bean
that
looking
big
ass up in
ass
the
head.
video. You can see his hairline through the wave cap that is way at the back.
His hairline start at the top of his ears. Like,
Dang.
boy, bye.
Oh,
My poo
it's
Hey, I
said he
be
like,
would
telling
drag you for
everybody, man,
filth.
I be like, man, yo, man, that Beijing be saving that nigga, bro. I be like, cause every time she be talking shit to me, and she be like, old ass nigga, I be like, bro, that nigga ain't nothing but 3 years younger than me.
that's sad. That is
And
sad,
he still ain't got no hit, Mr. Skinny, okay? Like, he still promoting
man.
that damn bars on wheels. Like,
Hey,
oh,
now
the
he
Grammys
trying to
are
do some
saving hip hop.
orchestra shit, cause Remy was doing orchestra shit.
Oh Lord, he
That's
just need to stop.
Yeah, he was sitting down in front of live band, and then he put in his caption, let's not forget who was doing live orchestra rap shit first.
Okay, and that was like 100 years ago. Next.
and okay, and it still didn't hit the charts. Like, boy, bye. Like,
Hey, that
try
nigga
again.
Pat be trying to sound like Soldier Boy, like he did everything first in rap.
Man,
Man,
the
listen.
more he talked, the more illiterate he sounds, just like Clarissa. Like,
Yeah,
Now he
that's
I
keep
the
mean,
talking
hairline.
about people blocking him.
anyway, he blocked himself by doing people dirty. God don't like ugly.
Ain't nobody blocking him but himself, like you said, EJ. Like, at the end of the day, Pump said,
Hey, Miss
stop
T.I.,
Man,
call back.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, Miss T.I., hit the link again. She say her phone went out.
Yeah,
Mm.
and just to let you know, I heard your perspective and I respect it. You're right. Things like that, the corruption and stuff like that, it does take time. But I had just chimed in and like, hey, what are the updates? And it was just kind of like a snappy, these things take time or whatever. But then tell me the next steps. You know what I'm saying? That you trying to take
Exactly.
to make it happen. But I hear you. I hear
The
you. And I know the
corruption to
corruption
what?
is
I'm
real.
lost. I don't. You talking about what? Clarissa Shields corruption?
No, because Shalita, she had did all that whole big thing when the grandmother house, when we first found out
Uh
the
huh.
foreclosure, she had that young man, I forget his name, go
Oh,
up
the
there
nigga from Texas.
to expose the corruption that's going on in Flint because Claressa tried to use her celebrity privilege, to get around the
I
taxes and
thought that
everything.
was weird when Shalita was driving around in Flint in a truck while the shit was going on.
Oh,
Mm.
I thought she said she wasn't there. So naturally, seeing that, and she's saying like, "Oh, we exposing the corruption in Flint." When she had went live, I just simply asked the question like, "Well, what's going on with the corruption case?" And she's just like, "These things take time, and this and that." Well, what's the next steps that you're gonna take? Because you saying you like a community activist and you care about these things. That was my only position
Oh,
on
she
it.
went off on you.
I'm not going to
Damn,
handle it
Kinda,
with
son,
the
where'd you
law.
I
find
take it
I'm
with a
going
this?
to
grain of
handle it with the
salt.
court.
Hey, Mr.
That's one thing I
I'm
Skinny.
did
not going to
notice
Red
handle
because
it
Heart
with
she
the
Nation.
kept on
law.
Red Heart
saying
I'm going to
that
Nation.
handle it with
Red
the
Heart
when
court.
Hey,
Nation.
Stephanie.
she was at the funeral and how the police wouldn't let her in, and she talking about the police on my side. I got the police. They know me. What. But when that video came out, that police said, "And who are you?"
Yeah. Who are you, nigga?
Like she pumps herself up to be like she's
And
all
then she was
this
like,
and
I
might in
know
the
the
community.
owner. I know the owner. They didn't put me out. I'm like, bro, every funeral is different.
Yeah, she
Right.
even went up in there about the PPO or whatever, and they were just like, "And what's your name?"
Yeah.
Like you speak too much. Like even with the
Hey,
hospital.
and then she talk all that noise, but then she'll go to her audience and be like, yeah, they knew I wasn't playing about my granny. I was gonna go in there
Yeah.
because they know I was gonna fuck some shit up. Well, why you ain't show us that then?
Exactly.
You the one
Even
up
when
here
she
talking about you retarded.
even
Yeah.
when she went up in the hospital talking about, "Oh, I took care of my grandma, I took care of my grand, I took care of," okay, but then when she was
When?
on Nala's show, she told her, she says, "Well, let me rephrase it. I was there and I brought her snacks here and there. Me and her and Clarissa's mom brought her snacks and stuff. I didn't technically take care of her." Like, why
Well, why you
lie?
say that then?
Then which one is it?
Exactly.
And shout out to
Exactly.
Nyla. I love everything about Nyla's platform, man.
Me
Man.
too. I love
But just
Nyla.
because I like Nyla, don't mean that I like Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Who's Sasquatch?
Shalita.
Shalita.
Oh, I know, right?
She be talking
Yeah.
shit about me. I'm
Look,
like, yo, if I owe you an apology, all right, I apologize. But what is that gonna do about getting that house?
yeah, but
That part.
you wasn't saying that she was lying about the foreclosure. You said it was suspect about this GoFundMe. Like, what exactly
Yeah, I was
are
saying
we
that
raising
the
funds?
website show that it's still in Clarissa's name. Now, if you waited until the website changed to tell me that, then
Mm,
shit, I wasn't wrong then. You right. I forgot about the shit. The shit been so long.
that
Right,
part.
right. But she sure made it a point to say, "See, Mr. Skinny, you owe me apology. I told you the house was
Yeah,
gonna be in
like damn,
No.
you been
foreclosure."
thinking about that shit that long? Like
That part.
you do got mental issues, broad. But I'm gonna tell you what I do think is fucked up. What's fucked up is you using your little son to try to manipulate people out of money.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think that's cool. I'm
And
sorry.
I ain't gonna take that back.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't
That's
think that's
crazy. I
cool.
think that whole family got some mental issues due to that water. I really
Yeah.
do. Cause they all fucked up in the head, all ghetto, all
Because
fucked
even
up.
look
They
at
all ain't
Clarissa
got no common
Shields'
sense.
niece. Look at her niece. Like, she got that look in her face like she just be talking shit.
I just be feeling like
Yes.
it's some breeding going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm, mm,
They
mm.
got some crazy eyes, and it's crazy. Like at the end of the day, Shalita is very, very smart, right? When
Mm-hmm.
you actually sit and listen to her, she's a very intelligent woman.
Or
But
is
then you
she?
start with that hood booger talk, mouth
Yes.
shit. Like you diminish the whole messaging by your actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Man, did you guys see Nala is just on top of things.
Shout out to
Did you
Neptune
see
Nikki.
her the when she talked about the
Win records,
yes,
lose record. Absolutely, she did her
she
thing with that.
broke that down.
She did.
It man, I'm just
Even
waiting for the downfall.
I am too. There's a whole bunch of scamming going on over there.
Yep. And I'm glad we got front row seats. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just want to tap in with you guys real quick.
Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, I think we're gonna be going to this here system until well, I guess I can order this here cord from Amazon. I was like until I drag myself to get up and go to Best Buy.
So like everybody, it's hot. It's true. We don't want to go anywhere.
Right. Like
Right. It's
I
definitely is
just be
cool there.
chilling like shoot, I work at night. So like when y'all be sleep, like shit, I be working.
Where do you guys live? What state?
I'm
I'm
New
in South
Jersey.
Carolina.
Oh, I'm in California, and
Oh,
it's
I
Okay,
still
know it's
hot.
hot out
absolutely.
there.
Man, it's in triple digits. I'm ready to tap out and move to Alaska.
When they said it was hot in New York, I was like, yeah, it's hot around this month.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, you guys have a blessed rest of your day, okay? And I'm gonna still continue to watch.
You
All right.
too, EJ. Thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Hey, Neptune Nikki.
Hey, what's up, Skinny? What's up, Naughty? How y'all doing?
What's
I'm
good?
good in you, Neptune Nikki. Pleasure.
Hey, I'm just sitting back listening. I'm gonna be y'all nigga news from Flint. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, listen, I've been knew that the grandmama had passed. Ego was going live, and I had put it in this chat like last week, like breaking news.
Uh-huh.
Clarissa Shield grandmother just passed today or whatever. But my cousin on my mama's side is cousins with Shalita's daddy's wife.
Mm.
Okay.
And so when she had told me like if Clarissa's grandmama just died, I'm like, for real? She like, yeah. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy as hell. Like, so what they gonna do or whatever? She was like, well, I don't know. They was saying that if Clarissa didn't help put up no money, then they weren't gonna let her come. But as far as my cousin was
Dang.
telling me, they was already saying that they didn't want Shalita at the funeral. I don't know if that had something to do with Clarissa having input in it, but she was saying like they were already having a family meeting saying that they didn't want Shalita there because she full of drama. She always been drama.
Right.
She full of drama or whatever. Because I'm trying to, like y'all having questions too. I was asking my cousin like, so what nobody in that family was able to say the grandmother's house. Like I'm guessing Shalita daddy's a stone cold alcoholic and also drug head.
Well,
And
just so you know, Shalita said her daddy a dope head on live.
Yeah, she don't
yeah, I
claim
heard
her
her say that.
mama. She called her mama a prison number.
Right. And I was asking my cousin about that too, because I was trying to figure out, like, okay, so if that's Clarissa's great grandmother and that's Shalita grandmother, my cousin was saying that Shalita daddy, that was his mother. And that when Clarissa bought the house, like they had the grandmother or whatever had a son who got killed back in the 80s. And when Clarissa got the house, she said that grandmother never changed her son's room from when he got killed. And when Clarissa got the house, she threw everything away.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because she don't care about nobody. She don't have no emotional attachment to anything or anyone except for poor Poussey.
Right, and that was crazy. And I'm like, well, so have y'all seen Bree go live? Usually I catch everything on Facebook because, of course, I'm friends with them. We all Flint, you know. But I haven't seen her. Did she make it back to Georgia?
Well, she done changed her name. Oh, Bree. Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it neither, Neptune, Nikki.
She been real quiet over
there.
Because
I follow her too.
I follow her too. And one thing she did say in the last
where'd you find this?
she told Clarissa, she said, yeah, I'm coming back to Atlanta. She said, I already got my bus ticket. But she said, I'm leaving Atlanta. So you don't got to worry about paying none of my bills no more.
See, they got that cousin down there too. That girl that always be at Brianna's house. She's from Flint too.
Okay.
Okay.
And so it's just a whole bunch of bull crap with that
so
whole
let me ask
situation.
You this here, Neptune, Nikki. What's the big deal about this damn house?
So the grandmother been in that
Is the house more important than burying the grandma? That's what I want to ask you. Has the grandma been buried yet?
I haven't heard that she's been buried yet. She was supposed to have been buried on Wednesday, and while Shalita was going live, making it seem like she was there. Remember when that cousin went live, and I mean not went live, but when the cousin made a post and said he had been calling Clarissa and she didn't answer when the grandmother was about to go into hospice. I'm thinking like the cousin never mentioned Shalita's name. He said the only person that's been here is him and somebody else.
Yeah.
He never said Shalita was there. And I'm sitting there looking at her live, and I'm just looking at people like people are sheep.
Said that Shalita came back after that and was like, well, me and Clarissa mama and somebody else been there.
And then my cousin told me that Shalita daddy was mad at Clarissa mama because they said she was going out to that hospice or falling out, laying on a grandmama drunk and carrying on.
I could believe it. I could believe the Burger Chronicles. And she drinking that cheap liquor, that Amsterdam. I could believe it.
She drinking that motherfucking hooch.
Yeah, he said, bitch, you killed my mama. Going out there laying on my mama chest and laying on her with all drunk stuff.
You know what, Neptune, Nikki? I think I did see something like that on Facebook when they was like, I seen a dude comment and was like, hey man, leave my mama out of all this here with these lies because I'm the only one that been down here taking care of.
Right.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out too because I was really cutting to my cousin. Like, really, it doesn't make any sense. As long as that lady been sick, that lady been in that nursing home for years.
Yep.
For years. And it's like, out of this whole time, and Shalita comes off to try to be intelligent, why you didn't get no life insurance on your grandmother?
Hey, I said the same thing. Neptune, like, where's the life insurance?
If she had got life insurance on her grandmother with all this money she be saying she had, and she made herself the beneficiary, Clarissa wouldn't have had no say-so or none of that, because she would have been the head beneficiary, and she would have been in charge of all the services and the burial when that grandmother passed. So I was looking at her live, and I'm looking at people saying like, oh, I'm sorry for you, and I hope you, and I'm thinking like, y'all is a whole bunch of damn sheep.
Yeah. Sad to say, man, but it's sad to say, but people, especially black people, they need to start getting policies and putting their affairs in order, man, and quit acting like it's such taboo, because it's really easy, man. It's really like they got them starting at like $10,000 plan.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all heard it from here first, it's a dude here who owns a restaurant On Facebook, his name is Ray Tyler. If Claressa go live and beef it up like she got a lot of support from Flint, man, it ain't all like that. But I've seen his live, and he was saying that they're supposed to be flying out during the week of her fight. And it's a girl from Flint who has a business down in Atlanta. She's been in Atlanta for years, and I guess he's connecting with the girl from Flint, the dude here that own a restaurant. And he was saying how they gonna have a mansion party and how they all gonna go to her fight that night. That Saturday during the day they gonna have a mansion party, and later on that night they gonna go to her fight. And then Sunday they gonna have an all right party. So in my mind I was saying, oh shit, she
they capitalizing.
Yeah, she finna beef this up like she got the whole damn city behind her.
Oh yeah, she about to be. Yeah, Flint came out.
Yes. So y'all hearing it here first, because the dude said like, yeah, we gonna go to her fight and we flying out. We gonna fly out on that Friday and we gonna have a mansion party Saturday. Then we gonna go to her fight later on that night, and Sunday we gonna say, oh shit. They finna have this girl thinking she on top of the world. People is not behind her like that around here no more. I mean,
you're not the first person I heard say that, Neptune Nikki. Like, they really don't ride for her like that. But if anything, they probably clout chasing. It's called engagement farming. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder if they're gonna buy a patch on her little outfit to promote their
business. I don't know.
I'm trying to get me one.
Listen. I don't know. It's just a whole clown show. And I swear, y'all, I be so secondhand embarrassed, man. Every time that girl go live, it just be a whole embarrassment. And it's really sad because I actually had a 45-minute conversation with that girl before she left Flint. Before her and Tony closed that gym, I had a conversation with her outside that gym. And that day,
that's when y'all took that picture on your profile?
Yes, yep, that you see right there. That was back in 2004. The early part, like in spring 2004, because I think she had just bought that house. And that conversation was, you know what I'm saying? It was genuine. But I don't think I would be able to chop it up with her like I did that day. Because, you know, she feel like she's, you know, high and above. And I was saying to somebody, like, it's going to be a sad, sad situation to see. And I honestly feel like in a couple of years, that girl going to be back in Flint.
I think so too. Remember Geisha said it? She said we're gonna be packing her up and sending her back to Flint. You know what I mean?
And as far as Shalita and that political stuff she got going on, listen, all the damn city officials in this city is crooked.
Right.
All of them. The mayor is crooked. They got stories on him. He's done lied about his education. He'd have been using police vehicles as his own personal vehicle. They're all crooked, and they end up. The word around Flint is allegedly that somebody killed Eric Mays because he was finna expose. He was about to expose a lot of them about the water and them taking money from the water crisis, and he was getting on their head. And lo and behold, they end up finding them dead in his house.
Oh, that's suspicious. That's definitely weird.
And there's been a word around Flint since that man died. He was probably the only one as far as a city councilman or a person in Flint who stood up and really was like and kept it real and didn't care what nobody thought and didn't care what they thought because he would cuss they butt out at the city councilman meetings. Right. So yeah, Shalita full of shit. And she ain't around Flint making no big noise and doing no protests and none of that because all of them crooked.
There you have it.
Ain't nobody worried about Big Bird.
But I just wanted to hop up.
Neptune Nikki, can I ask you a question? Like, because I heard that Ressa before this time, she was with Shalita's before, right? And then got rid of him or whatever. But what's the general consensus out there about her signing to a record label as opposed to a boxing promotion?
So being honest, okay, when she left Flint, it all started looking weird because we were all sitting back wondering like what with her and Papoose and all that other stuff. We really took it like all of them was in on the thing together. All of them was into something together because our first question was, okay, she moved. We got that she moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Relocate, reset. She done bought her a house. We happy for her. But then the question started coming in to why did Tony move to Atlanta?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, okay, she moved, but why would he move with her? They done broke up. So what was his purpose of going behind, her?
Now
And
they say
then when
Tony back.
yeah, and then that's what I just told my homegirl. I said, I heard Tony back in Flint. Now I go past that gym. The gym is not open, but then again, I don't know about that because my son boxed. And he told me him and his homeboy went up in that gym inspired. And I said, well, who was in the gym? And he was like, nobody. So I'm like, y'all just went up in the gym, like the doors were just open. And he was like, yeah, like wasn't nobody in there. And I was like, well, I don't know. This seemed more kind of weird and suspect, but you know, a lot of people will be saying like, you know, if Papoose leave Claressa, that she's gonna crash out or whatever. And I don't think that. I think that Tony gonna be right there waiting for Claressa when it all break down.
Right. Me too.
And still mess with her. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's riding along with the
They
wave.
ain't never stopped messing around. She did. That was one of the first interviews she did with Nala, and she was like, "Who said she stopped talking with him?"
Yeah. Yeah, I said that on somebody else's show. I'm like, you know what? Everybody thinking that girl gonna crash out. I feel like Tony gonna be right there to have his hands and arms wide open once it's all done. Because, like y'all said, he's not talking to nobody.
Right.
You
And
know,
everybody
he
else
ain't did
is.
no interviews with nobody. He ain't saying to nobody. That's because she greasing his palms and shut the hell up. You know, and he riding away. He's riding away. And you know, people do that. They'll shut the hell up to get some money. He don't care that she messing with Papoose as long as he get paid.
And I heard that Pap they not really feeling him out there in Michigan.
Now you know what, Naughty? Yeah, I don't know who started that, saying that Papoose came here to Flint and repo that truck. That truck got took in Atlanta. He did not come to no Flint and take that truck from Tony.
Okay.
Because they were saying, "Oh yeah, I heard Papoose came to Flint, and he is a no-fly zone for Papoose and Flint." Like, we're not thinking about Papoose like that. Ain't nobody like got no he can't come to Flint type of situation. Really, a lot of these small-minded assholes be starstruck.
Right.
You know, with Papoose and Flint, Papoose like, oh, he, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. So no, they didn't take that truck here in Flint, especially not in Tony's neck of the woods. That one even went down like that. He does have a nice sized family, and he's from Beecher, which is kind of like a outskirt of Flint, but it's still Flint. You know what I'm saying? They just have like their own community, and that's where he's from. So no, they definitely didn't go to no Beecher and take no truck from him.
Wow.
You know, that happened down in Atlanta or whatever. But yeah, I will be keeping y'all posted on the Flint nigga news.
Oh no,
when stuff go down.
Yeah, I just wanted to know how much do properties in an auction, do people really bid on them properties? Because I see most of the properties, they get bought by the bank. They get the bank buys them.
Yeah, it's called the land bank in Flint. But honestly, Mr. Skinny, like the houses here is cheap. You can buy a house here for $5,000. You may have to put some roofing on it, or might have to put, you know what I'm saying, do something with your walls or some pipes or whatever. But because of this city is so small and it's a poverty-stricken city for the most part, you can get a crib for $4,000.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was thinking. Like, with the taxes that low.
Yeah, that it ain't no houses really costing like that. My brother bought a house for $10,000 back in 2005, so you know it went up a little bit now, and that really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that much, and it was like a full house, you know, and he just put a little work into it. So the properties here are very cheap. That's why a lot of people from like Chicago, Detroit, you know, that's into the real estate, they come here and buy up houses and rent them out, or either find people who on Section 8.
Right.
And you know, do it like that. You know, buy a little crib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can flip real quick.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely what they do. You can't flip out real quick here because it's small. And like I said, in most of the neighborhoods, you know, a lot of people ain't trying to live in the neighborhoods. So of course they're gonna sell them cheap so they can keep the revenue going. So yeah, Skinny, it ain't no real big bank to get no house.
You know what I find odd about the whole situation? Rather than her holding on to the house and renting it and creating an income for herself, you know what I'm saying? So that she wouldn't have to do so much work. I
ain't get that. And now inquiring minds want to know, child, I'm gonna ride past that damn house this evening just to see.
Right.
if there's any emotion going on over there. Because the house where she bought the house at is not far from the gym that she started boxing at. It's like right there, like, you know what I'm saying? Burston Field House is on Saginaw Street. Claressa is called Spencer Street. It's still Spencer Street. They just slapped Claressa Shields, the sign up there. But that house is only maybe
Spencer. Spencer,
nigga. Yeah, Spencer Street. So they just slapped the sign up there,
son,
but
where'd you
it's
find
probably
this?
maybe only a block from where she started boxing.
Appreciate that,
At
Letitia.
Letitia Cooper 98 gifted
You know,
100
and
X, 2
honestly,
jewels.
where she really
100.
messed up, if everybody want to know, she messed up when she left that coach, Jason Crutchfield, who got her started. When
That was
she
the
left
one that was
him,
like her daddy, right?
yes. She should have stayed with him because me and my son chop it up. Like I said, he boxed at that gym. And and I'll be telling him like, man, son, they dogging Claressa on YouTube. Like they be like that girl looking like a clown and so on and so forth. I'm like, she, getting big headed or whatever. And he was like, yeah, see, she messed up when she left Jason. He was like, because he would have humbled her because he know where she came from. He know how she used to look and he know what she went through. So her cutting it to him like she's all that, he'll shut that shit down real quick because he know her.
Wow.
But of course, you don't want to pay.
And this is where I found confusing with Shalita. Now, she is the one that says she's the one that taught her how to fight and brought her to the boxing gym. But I was listening to some old footage of her, and the coach said that her father is the one that brought her to the boxing gym and introduced her to boxing. So I'm just confused. Like, which one is it? Can both things be true at the same time? Like, I don't understand.
Shalita, I ain't gonna taught her how to know the box. She probably being a big cousin because my cousin told me, which my cousin is a little bit older than me. She said Shalita didn't start coming around her dad until she was 12 or 13. Okay. Is when Shalita was introduced to her dad's side of the family. Because I was also saying to my cousin, well, Shalita be going live saying, you know what I'm saying, she come for money and stuff, saying she got a house in the country. And my cousin was like, yes, Shalita mom has a brother who own party stores here in Flint. And it's just Shalita and Shalita uncle. They're only two kids. So she was like, Shalita did, they do have money. But Shalita was just probably one of those, badass kids.
Right.
That just want to be grown and fast or whatever the case may be. And you know what I'm saying? Probably they was irritated with her behavior or whatever the case may be. And she probably got lost in the sauce like that. But my cousin did say it's just Shalita's mom and Shalita's uncle. That's the only two kids, from, her mom's mother. And so she was like, they do got money, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I'm like, she be going live talking about she got this, they got horses.
Why they can't get her son a bike?
Listen, that's what I'm confused about because I told my cousin as well. I'm like, Shalita be going live with that boy, the little boy or whatever. But my cousin said that Shalita mom has custody of her oldest daughter. And she said the mama and the daughter just came from Jamaica. So her mother did get money.
Not the prison inmate.
Yeah, because her mother did get a lawsuit about that being raped in prison.
Right.
And then she said that Shalita mom's husband got a little bread too. So with her getting a lawsuit and the husband got a little bread, they probably, doing good for themselves now. Everybody got a background to a certain extent.
They need to dang on pay for some of this shit.
But no, listen, that's the thing though. Shalita mama ain't no kid to Claressa.
Okay.
So she probably could give two damns about, what they got going on.
So she don't care nothing about the granny or nothing.
Yeah, that's because that's Shalita daddy mama. That ain't her mama.
Okay.
That's the dad's mom. But I will definitely be keeping y'all posted on the shenanigans here in the city.
I love it. I love it. And I'll be on the lookout for the fake clout chase for the fight night.
Yes. Yes. Because like I said, the dude went live and he said that yesterday. Like, oh, we're going to be flying out Friday and, we're going to be going to having a mansion party and then we're going to go to her fight. When he said it, I said, oh, shit. This girl finna go on live and get to talk about how Flint got her back and how she got supported and this, and that. It's probably only a handful of people, maybe 20 I'll give them that probably fly out to go down there and participate in his little mansion thing.
It's going to be about Flint. I mean, shit. Hey, they don't even have to know my man. If people in Atlanta find out about a mansion party, they'll just show up.
Probably will, but you know, like Atlanta's real big, and so like even just observing, we don't even see what she gonna like. We don't see it's plenty of stars in Atlanta.
Right.
We don't see no people tapping in with Claressa.
Yeah, you're right.
It's so many. You got Ti, Tiny, Candy,
You don't.
Scrappy. It's so many people down there. We have not seen her go live or be around nobody, Lil Baby, none of them.
She
Young
don't
Thug,
get
none of
invited
them.
to all because they have a lot of like
Yes, they do,
fundraisers
Naughty.
in Atlanta and stuff like that. I know that for a fact. You do not see her around with the who's who. That's like the Black Hollywood right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when I peep that out just off of watching her lives and stuff, I'm like, yeah, she had no other choice but to probably bring Taseki them up in it because I don't even think a lot of people there is going to be geeked up to go to her fight. You know when Javante Davis fight, he got basketball players, football
Yeah.
players,
Right.
retired people. Like they selling that mug out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see I ain't seen any celebrity besides the ones that she bring to walk around.
Yeah, the last fight only had Michael Blackston, child.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I'm
Only
saying.
fight.
That's sad.
Yeah, she don't have that traction like that, and I think they like, you know what I'm saying? They probably just looking at her like, girl, you just real ghetto, messy, and I think fame hit her real fast. That's what I also think happened with her. I think that it came so fast, and Flint, she could stun on us, cause you know what I'm saying. She got more bread, so it's like, oh, y'all ain't no shit. I'm getting Cartiers, I'm rocking Cartiers and stuff like that to people in the city. But when you're stepping into a big arena with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, now she trying to keep up with them.
Yeah,
They
she can't
getting
do
Birkin
that.
bag, they getting Eliante jewelry. So you know what I'm saying? She's going to go broke trying to keep up with that type of crowd. In Flint, she could stun on us with her broke chains because ain't nobody in Flint going to spend no $50,000 on no chain. They trying to goddamn survive. But like I said, she got
rented.
Yeah.
Don't even know half that stuff be rented. Half that stuff be fake that these celebrities be wearing. They be
Yeah.
stunting on everybody. But look at how awkward she looked at the Atlanta game when Angel Reese was playing. Like,
Because she
girl,
had
and
them
them
damn belts.
That's what I was going to say. The belt is crazy, but all we can do is sit back and see. I want to see if Brianna is going to be at that fight.
Right.
That's what I want to see. I'm going to sit back and see if Brianna going to
If
go to
Brianna
her
don't
fight.
be there, man, that's messed up because that'll mean her last two fights, she done flipped on all the people from Flint.
Yeah, because aside from Nigeria, it used to be, I don't know if y'all used to see that kind of like chunky girl.
Yeah.
She always would call her Beady with the dread. That was her hair braider. That girl ain't even around her no more.
Wow.
She ain't around. Nene ain't around. I mean, she ain't around now. The Gold ain't around, and now Lulu Mommy might not be around.
Yeah, and
But
that's
she gonna
crazy.
keep Nene around.
Yeah, that light skinned girl. Then I was telling my homegirl I want to kind of investigate the tea on that because remember Shalita went live and said, "Yeah, Nene, why you got that nursing home? I didn't even know that girl owned no nursing home."
Yeah, that's messed up. You don't put the girl out there like that.
Yeah, so we shall see. Everybody have a good.
I'm here.
Yeah, everybody have a great day and keep us in Michigan in y'all prayers. They didn't sit up here and produce some fake ass forest fires from Canada, and the air up here is crazy.
What?
We can't even hardly breathe outside.
I'll definitely keep y'all in my prayers because that is some bull slinky right there.
Yes, Detroit, Minnesota. I'm sure probably I don't know what part of New York, probably more so not Niagara Falls or whatever. But yeah, they done created some forest fire, and yesterday it's been messed up ever since yesterday evening with this air. It smelled like they burning plastic or some chemical or something.
What the heck, man? I swear, and a lot of that stuff be man-made, yo. They be trying to maintain the population with that type of stuff.
Exactly. That's the same thing I said. So I'm in the crib, chilling, smoking, snacking. I'm off today, so I'll be.
Look, I hope you got some good za, girl.
Yeah, I do. And I'll be dropping down and listening to the rest of the live. Everybody be blessed.
Thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome. You could drop me, Skinny.
All right.
All right.
Shout out to Neptune Nikki for coming through. Hey, Neptune Nikki. Hey, Neptune Nikki, ain't she kidding the Tony and them too, ain't it?
She said she distant cousin with Shalita.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Side of the family.
That's right.
She dropped some good tea, right, Mr. Skinny?
Yeah, she dropped some good tea, and she had the receipts.
You're right, exactly, man. Shalita, man, you need to stop the shenanigans,
Hey,
man.
Miss T, come back up. She say Flint is so sad, it's third world poor.
What?
That's what I was wondering, though, man. I was like, man, why would Claressa Shields even try to damn... I don't want to make it seem like give back, because she didn't give back if she letting the shit go back, but why would she try to invest in Flint when she could have took that money and bought houses in Atlanta where she at?
Good point. Good point. True.
Like, that money would have been better off, like, starting, like, a non-profit or something for the water or something.
Right. Because what are they doing about the water still? It sounds like the government out there is stealing the money instead of fixing the pipes and things like that.
And now it's a whole big mess because you got the family worried about the house going into foreclosure. Then you got the damn the woman can't even get buried properly.
Something ain't cleaning the water.
Something ain't right. And Claressa ain't talking, and the only person that's talking is Shalita. But she talking about goddamn getting her damn son bikes.
And that's my thing. If you can't afford the burial, what's wrong with cremation? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they got enough to cremate her.
I prefer that anyway.
Me too. That's how we do in my family.
Yeah, because shoot, at least you'll have them with you all the time, man. You put them in the graveyard, you're gonna have to dang on pay to keep the grass cut, all types.
Exactly. My mom, she always taught us, you don't spend money on the dead, Mr. Skinny. She said, cremate me and keep it moving.
Yeah, they already done did what they was gonna do.
Exactly.
But if you are gonna bury them, then do that.
Don't have her sitting around on ice, man. That's
fucked up.
Yeah, and that lady had a whole shrine dedicated to Claressa. She barely went to even see her.
Did she have a whole shrine though?
Yeah, they said Shalita had showed it on Nala channel when she went over to the nursing home where the grandmother was at, and
because you know what, that's how grandmas is.
Yep.
She gonna be proud of her grandchild. Like, that's probably what she was known around the nursing home as, Claressa grandmom.
Right. And she barely went to go see her. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, she had to duck Big Bird and all that other shit. Like, shit, man. She carrying GUN.
I'm just sorry, but everybody talk all big and bad and shit. Like, and you.
And that's just like Shalita was talking all big and bad, but she didn't show no motherfucking footage of her running up on Nada Goat.
Nah, when Nada Goat came outside with her GUN, Shalita ran
and laid in the middle of the street. And then even Claressa made a post talking about, I heard Bigfoot got ran down on. Claressa called her Bigfoot.
And what the hell is Claressa? She got some big ass feet, her damn self.
She do too. And Papoose talking about, yo, she got little feet. Man, come on, man. That woman is an athlete, bro.
That's when I knew. When he put that post up. Oh, Claressa got little feet and little
Hey, he
hair.
just be saying anything. That's just like when Remy was like, he said one morning talking about, oh, baby, you glowing. And she was like, nigga, just say, man, you know, I washed my face today. I put on some cocoa butter and shit like that. But you talking about, I look extra pretty today. Like, come on.
Nigga, he buttering up so he could take her jewelry.
So he could go gamble. Oh, motherfucking nigga. Hey, old tax return ass nigga. He
Mr.
done killed
Lean Back.
Claressa though. Claressa looked bad. I ain't never seen her look this stressed out in between a fight.
Yeah, cause she
It's
up in
like
them
she fighting for a
comments.
paycheck.
Yeah, she up in them comments. Women with all them hoes, man. That shit is stressful. She finding out what
Man,
Remy
whoever
went
thought
through.
of that motherfucking troll, that's the troll of the year, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. They get the Troll of the Year award
Cause
for
like
that.
you say, now she arguing. Hey, guess what? Remy didn't even argue. Remy didn't even argue with you.
Remy said, call me.
Yeah, Remy say, dang on it, you shy?
Call me. Pick up the phone and call me. I'll let you know everything you need to know. And I ain't even on no hater stuff. But I ain't holding nobody. That's what Remy said. I ain't holding nobody. The papers is drawn up. Pampuse just need to sign.
Man, yo, I'm just ecstatic that Bud Crawford won that award. I think New York City got Fanatics Fest too.
Yep, they did.
So they got
5
Fanatics
awards,
Fest. They done had the ESPYs. They done had the Nixon one. They done had all these hits coming out. And Pap ain't a part of none of this.
Mr. New York, Mr. Brooklyn, Concrete Jungle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now he wearing Nick shit. But before he was wearing Yankee shit like Jay. See, that's the difference. Like Jay still wearing Yankee shit.
Well, why Jay didn't have Pap come out on the stage? You know,
Pap is a joke. Whenever you start hearing a nigga talk about, yo, everybody say, yo, I should be where they at. You know what I say? I ain't gonna talk like that. I'm gonna be like, yo, these niggas talking about I should be where they at. Well, bring me up here.
That nigga talk about the journey to save hip hop. Hip hop look like it's doing just fine without Pat. I don't know.
Yeah, your journey ain't shit. Your motherfucking journey ain't shit. Like your motherfucking wife done lapped you twice. Like
Twice.
she was popping when she went to prison, and she came back out and popping again, and you ain't got popping yet.
You ain't got pop, and she got new music. She like her old hits still go hard in the club, but her new music is like the cherry topper. Like,
hey, but
man,
you know what? That's crazy because Remy did. That's why she's so blessed because she did everything she was supposed to do. Even though Papoose ain't shit, Remy still goddamn put him on when she got out.
See, look at that. She put him on.
Because if she hadn't got on Love and Hip Hop, they wouldn't have been fucking with him.
They actually revived the Love and Hip Hop New York franchise. She ain't want to, but she had to because this nigga done ran through all the money. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, so she had to get to the bag, but it worked because she was able to buy her house in cash. You know what I'm saying?
They go Miss T back.
Hey, Miss T.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
We can hear you now.
Okay, look, y'all forgive me, I'm in the truck, so if you just see this part of me, hey everybody.
Hey, you
Shout
in
out
that
to all the
truck.
truck drivers.
Hey, Mr. Skinny,
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all. Let me put you on the mic. Say something, Mr. Skinny.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Mr. Skinny TV.
And that's a big 10-4 coming from Big Draws.
I know that's
All
right,
right.
Big Job.
Now, what you were saying, Miss T, you had got drowned out.
I'm sorry, but no, I was saying with that corruption, like it is very dangerous in Flint. Like you know what I'm saying, like to expose. So Shalita have to be extra careful. We all really do. And that last caller, yo, Neptune Nikki was 110% on point. I have been a huge Eric Mays follower since the pandemic. That's when I started like watching Eric Mays, and from watching Eric Mays, like Eric Mays was so personable that I called him, I emailed, you know what I'm saying? Like just like I'm talking to y'all, you could talk to Eric Mays like that.
Okay.
And he got me like it's like he had me and some others, like we had our own like little small group, and we started doing FOIAs and stuff for government documents and stuff. And sadly to say, our own black people, our black elected officials in Flint are stealing from the people. Over $1 billion was sent to Flint. The current sitting mayor, Sheldon Neely, the one that's doing these deals with Clarissa Shields, unfortunately, you know, she's tied into that mess. And everything that Nikki said, I swear to God, y'all can take that to the bank and cash it all day. That's
Wow.
the truth. That girl told the unfiltered truth. I couldn't have said it no better myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of family that left, the South to go up north to work for GM and and things like that. So I got family that resides in Flint, and that stuff hurts. People that gave back because um, my family they stayed on the farm, and but the younger ones that were in the 60s, when the auto industry was booming, that's when my family
Right.
made their
Right.
way up to Michigan. So yeah, so that's that's my connection to Flint and why I wanted to help Eric Mays, why I understood his outcry. And it's hurtful, y'all. Y'all don't know. Like watching the people that you love just die. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
they're not talking about these young kids with cancer. They not telling y'all that
Hmm.
the violence in Flint is on steroids because these children have been severely damaged by that water. When the
Right.
lead levels get high in your blood, you become extremely violent.
Mm.
Right.
And it's sad because these kids have become desensitized to violence. Like, and even worse, the Flint schools is worse than the Flint City Council. Let me tell you something. They graduating kids in Flint with the fourth grade reading level. Fourth grade.
Wow. And do you think
So
Clarissa's propensity to violence has something to do with her?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I do. And I mean, I agree with y'all wholeheartedly. Clarissa should. She knows that when you turn that water on in Flint in a faucet, it smells like doo doo.
Mm.
She knows it. And even though,
And she
like, the
left her
mayor,
sister there.
like, yeah. And I was like, you, like, I don't like, I stay in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, like in an Airbnb or something like that. But I never stay in Flint because that water, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could show you a rash on my skin. Let me show y'all.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Last time I was in Flint, I had to go to the doctor. And I'm talking about you got kids and people walking around like this. You see this? I don't
Wow.
know if y'all can see it good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
water rash.
So just imagine, yeah, and you got to like when you go out there and stuff, and and Nick is right. The air quality is bad right now, whatever, because we trying to move some of my family, because some of my family already back home, or whatever down south or whatever in South Carolina, but we trying to help some of them move back, that still got the old family home house. We trying to get them back down here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because of how bad it is there. It's really bad. And until you've been there and seen it for yourself, you won't believe it. And I mean, it's like I applaud Shalita for standing up because I seen when Shalita got beat on live. Like if you try to go down there to Flint City Council and speak up, them damn police they got in Flint, the way that the mayor has it set up, he don't want you to speak out against him, say nothing
Mm-hmm.
about him, disagree with him or nothing. Yo, he got it's like he tells the police what to do because now politics of it influences your public safety. So basically, um, he has control of the police department. So if the mayor tells them to go in that, city council chamber, he don't like what you saying, shit, he'll have them police remove you and beat the hell out of you. And I be feeling bad for Shalita because of Shalita's size, it's like people forget that she's still a woman.
Right.
Them police
Right.
handled her like a man, and it
Oh,
And
hurt
really? I
and
didn't
it's
should.
know about
wrong.
that.
Yo, when I tell you that girl was messed up, like that wasn't no plan, cause I seen how hard her head hit that wall. I
Mm.
never seen nothing like that before in my life.
And
And I'm talking about, huh?
Do you feel like that's why she felt like she had to go to the funeral armed?
I do. I really do because like Shalita, but you gotta look at too, like in
Let me
Flint,
ask you this here,
it's
Miss
kill or be
T. Miss
kill.
T.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you
Yeah,
this: do you agree with
yeah.
Shalita using her son to get a bike?
Hell no. I'm like, come on, man. What the hell?
See now
Now
you
that
see
right
see you
there,
see how you just answered that. See that's what I'm saying. Like you see how you like, yo man, I applaud Shalita because you know going down there getting your ass whipped and shit. See that's some good shit. But then she come behind that shit with this bullshit and she want people to go for it.
I think it's like she really wants people to look down upon Clarissa, and I'm like, you ain't got to help Clarissa. Clarissa doing a great job of that on her own.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Clarissa is on a slope fall to hell. Do you hear me?
You are
I
absolutely
mean,
right about that. I don't think she needs any more help from
some,
anyone else.
mm-mm. Cause I was just like, damn, you could have inboxed me. Damn, I'd have bought the boy a bike. What, $810? If I, you know what I'm saying? If I got
Right,
the
it
money
ain't.
available,
Come
cause
on, man.
that's a damn bike. You know, she could go on what you call that thing, Afterpay or
Facebook
what's
Market,
yeah, Facebook Market, or she could do
Affirm,
split pay.
right?
Yeah, that's
Or she could have went on
what
eBay and got a
Whole
used
body,
split
you
pay.
one.
coming
Yeah,
back up?
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
What you saying that, baby?
So
No, no, I
no,
was
no,
talking
I
to whole body
understand
But
your
get a check.
I
position, and
agree with stuff
I
like that.
commit.
Cause I'm
Look,
like, huh,
I don't want anyone to misunderstand. Like I'm all for the community activism, fighting for your community and stuff like that. But the stuff that she putting out about the
yeah,
family and stuff, it to me that makes it counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna trust in you
yeah.
as a community official when you willing to drag your family down to the ground? And I get,
Mm.
look, trust me, my family is effed up. Okay, like I got some winners.
Shit, you ain't seen nothing. Woo! I was looking at Carissa and them. The hell, I had to, man, I grabbed my blunt. I said, damn.
Mm.
I was like, let me check my blood, cause shit, you know, but we don't do all of that though, cause um, doing all that bullshit at the funeral, that hurt me, cause I'm like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in um doing, like, first of all, this shit is fucked up. Now, I could have
Yeah,
swore I seen her live,
fucked up.
and Shalita said that, she come up from a family of, hustlers and this and that and the third. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, maybe I was thinking like, okay, well, and then the amount of people, and I said, now y'all had plenty of time to prepare. Y'all didn't really have to have a policy. Hell, everybody could have gave $100 and, gave the lady a very nice funeral and, buried her too.
Yeah.
Because Flint is not expensive and it's sad why it's not expensive. So none of that made sense. But then again, it's like, what the hell? Like, and I'm just like, Clarissa having a photo shoot at the funeral and having security, and your grandma can't go on the ground, no obituaries, no pastor. I'm like, what the hell? I was like,
It don't add
I
the
mean, I
numbers
ain't
is
gonna
not
lie to
adding
you.
up, Miss T. The numbers is just not
It
adding up
ain't.
to me.
It ain't. And I'm starting to believe the stuff that was said, that where they was talking about a handler, like I think it was Jaguar Wright, and she chimed in, and Jaguar Wright said that Remy Ma is relieved because Papoose is no longer her handler. You see what I'm saying?
I
And I
agree with
said,
that.
now that makes sense. Cause look, ever since she got rid of Papoose, it's like, wow, like Remy is talented. She's doing good.
Yeah, he was the one blocking a lot of her bags because
I
he was
believe
trying to
that.
set it up so that he benefit. If he couldn't benefit off of it, he would block it. I believe that's what was happening.
Mm.
And they say the same.
Yep.
That's the same situation with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Damn. Now
But
that's
I
money right there.
think he's a handler. The only time he come around is when it's about to be glitz and glamour and things like that. Other than that, he's away from her. He's away from her.
Yeah, he is. But hell, I would be too. I'd be embarrassed like a motherfucker. God,
Yeah, back,
boy.
back.
That girl hell on wheels. Cause I don't. But then I look at it like, what do you do when you don't have, you know, a role model? And I don't understand like that whole Shalita promotion. I'm like, yo, I don't understand y'all not stepping in to protect your brand or your asset. You know, where's this PR team? Where in the hell is these folks at?
She don't have no team. It's like a generic team. And I just think
Mm,
it's a bunch of sharks around Claressa. And every
mm-hmm,
layer, she's got to pay out somebody in that layer, from whether it be Salita, Win Records. Because
mm-hmm.
like what is really the purpose of Win Records?
Thank you.
What is the
It's
purpose?
no purpose. Cause I was like, what kind of? You're right. What kind of damn boxer goes to a record company? What the fuck?
Right.
This sound like Don King and Mike Tyson. And then, like I said, it all went back to the first thing that popped in my mind. Clarissa is the first generation of kids that were affected by the water crisis. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Right. Right.
Like people don't understand. It's more than lead in that water. It's PFAS in the water. It's nitrate, aluminum in it. It's a lot of chemicals in that water. And the person that could tell you the most about the water that has been down is activist Arthur Woodson. I mean, when I tell you, Art breathe, eat, and sleep. He's the one that's running for the first ward for Councilman Eric May's seat. And I'm telling y'all, Art is phenomenal. He been fighting for the kids, like Dr. Danielle Green down there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm.
She can tell y'all that the kids in Flint is going through fucking hell. The money that's being sent there to provide special education for these children, because all of these kids have some type of like mental disability, and it's not their fault.
Well,
And
we
and
doing
I'm
more for
telling you,
Flint
they
right now
have,
than either one of them.
yeah. I mean, like, believe it or not, it's people on the outside, like me myself. Some years ago, I helped sponsor a water drive. I got a friend of mine and a couple churches together, and it's this guy. His name, well, they call him John Snow. He passed on. May God rest his soul. He used to have Flint After Dark. Me and him were at odds, but he was the first one to turn me on and introduce me to like what was really going on with that water, because he lived in the first ward. He lived it.
Mm.
And that man is dead. Do you know how many people have died and never got their hands on the water? I mean, never got their hands on the money. And the bad part about it, like even the lawyers that came in for that water crisis took advantage of them people.
That's
And
crazy.
Flint used to be a model school. Like their school system used to be a model for the United States.
Mm.
See?
So because of this water, we lost a generation in Flint. And
Wow.
it's sad because they can't help it. Like to understand it, you gotta see it. And that's why if you go to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always encourage people, if you really want to know what's going on in Flint, there's a lady by the name of Claressa Hall. She's on Facebook. Her name is Hall. She has a show every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. Herself and Mickey Jordan, and they have 810 News Media Group. They try every single day to help the people in Flint. Tell them what's going on, what they are facing locally, what's going on with the school system. I mean, they do everything that they can, even down to the data centers that are coming into Flint. So you think about all now, you've already poisoned their water, and now you bringing a data center in there.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Y'all have no idea. You don't know what yeah, it's bad. Like, can you
And
imagine?
can I tell you,
I
that's why
urge
I
people.
found it discouraging when she put the kids out of the toy drive, and come to find out that little boy was the face of Flint.
Mm.
And I was just like,
That's
what
just
do
her
you, and then
look.
for
Yeah,
Papoose to be
that's
standing right
what
there.
made y'all don't know. That was the day that my fat ass, cause I wanted her ass. You hear me? Cause that's something I don't play. You don't mess with children. From
Right,
that day forward, I promised myself that I would never support anything else Clarissa Shields does. I see people right now that we've been the credit card charge, disputing their debit card charges because she needs to be stopped. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't need another dime, okay?
right,
And I mean, and I'm like, I'm all for your accolades and everything that you earn. She don't deserve the money. And I'd be damn if she would do something like that in front of me to a child. I don't care how much money she has. I don't.
exactly.
Damn your money. Yeah, this truck costs more than a whole state court together. So
Right,
it's like it's not a big, you know what I'm saying? Like a person like that compared to real celebrities with real money, you ain't talking nothing, boo.
yeah,
But the
yeah,
issue here, I think, airing herself. And I'm like, what happened? Or professional development. I'm
right,
not understanding why they're letting this happen.
right. Oh, she dropped. Dang, it was getting good. It
Yeah,
was getting
man.
good.
I was
It
learning a
was
whole lot about Flint.
exactly. But that was just real discouraging when she put them little kids out over a beef over an ex. Okay, you got your new man standing here and you want to beef with this girl over an ex from years ago. That showed me how small minded Claressa is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why you gonna throw the kids into it? You could have gave them kids. No, she loves embarrassing and humiliating people. She gets great
You
pleasure
think
out of
she
it.
like doing that to kids because that's how she felt as a kid?
Yep, absolutely. She's projecting her bullying that she received onto the world. Absolutely. I think she gets something out of it.
That's
She's
sad,
weird,
man.
yo. She's weird. She's greatest weirdo of all time for sure.
Greatest weirdo of all time. Well, shoot, Naughty. We done been up here 3 hours.
Oh damn, I gotta get to work, Mr. Skinny. Damn
Yep.
it, see?
Me
We
too.
was having
Me
too good
too,
of a
chat.
time.
But hey, we had a great time.
Yes, we
Make sure
did.
you show Naughty Love Movement some love
Thank
and
y'all. I
subscribe up.
appreciate you having me, Mr. Skinny.
For sure.
All right, have a good day.
So what do y'all think, chat, about the new way of calling in? Hey, yo, homebody. Hey, homebody, email me or hit me in the DM. Email me or hit me in the DM. Cause I had a question about I'll just tell you, you had to go. Shout out to Tony Jones. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But salute to Alicia Baumgardner getting her a major deal. And that's what I'm saying, man. That could have been Claressa Shields. She could have been out there in the wilderness and shit. I'd have been laughing like a motherfucker, but she want to be on baddies and shit. She want to be on baddies.
I'm not going to
Damn,
handle it with the
son, where'd you
law.
find
I'm going to
this?
handle it with the
Appreciate
court.
that, Stephanie.
Mr. Skinny, we
I'm
are
not going to
affected
handle
by
it with
that
the
fire.
law.
It's smoky
I'm going to
outside in
handle it with the
Pittsburgh.
court.
Oh man, prayers up to Pittsburgh. Prayers up to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna look into that when I get off. Let's see about this poll right here. We're at 90%, 188 votes. $188 votes. All right, homebody. 188 votes. 90%. So 90%, yep. That pans out about right. So yeah, I think we're just gonna do it like this. Concentrate on the daytime and then go live at night if needed. But with all that out the way though, again, appreciate all of y'all subscribe up to all the platforms because we do share it. Shout out to Lisa is awesome. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Blowing Flowers. Shout out to Purple. Shout out to Robin. And we out.